Yo, there we fucking go. Holy, okay. What's good? It's been like a week and a half. I'm gonna be real. Usually, like, all the stuff I would normally do on stream, like, between Nicole testing, Stygian, all that kind of stuff, I did end up doing off stream because not having my PC for a week fucked me over. So I was like, damn, I could stream, but what the fuck do I do? And then, like, I'm not pulling Lohen. That was your 2 weeks of vacation. Listen, man. That shit, nice pulls. I got Lohen on a single. It was D looking out guarantee. Oh, what the fuck? Nice. Yeah, so let me change the screen real quick. Speaking of pulls on Wua, I did like 30 pulls and got Lucilla, so that's cool. That's very cool. Yeah, I don't really have a full plan for today. I just kind of wanted to stream because I really want to yap about Lohen a bit. I didn't pull him, by the way. I did try. I don't have any promos, but I got Mizuki. Your new Mav hair? Oh yeah, new Mav. Have I not streamed since I got that? Oh yeah, I also shaved, by the way. If y'all can't tell. Yeah, King Day did a finisher tech on mobile. Nice. Getting pretty consistent. That's very good. I've seen a lot of people trying it on Reddit. Gang, you should start a variety streams because they ain't much doing Genshin anyway. I want to play fucking Wua, man. I really want to stream Wua and even do maybe HSR too, but I want to do stuff on fucking Wua. But like, the game just doesn't run fucking on. It keeps me from playing it. You look 16 now? Yeah, I know. I look like a high schooler. Tim, what's good? There's not, like, as far as like other games, there's not other games that interest me right now except a game that I actually probably I want to stream, even though none of you are interested in Halo. There's a Halo game coming out 4 days after my birthday next month. I want to play it on stream. Maybe I can attract some random ass Halo audience. I don't know. I think it'd be very fun. At least for me, it would be very fun. They're doing a remake of a 25-year-old game, and it looks pretty interesting. Kinda, maybe. Where am I using my resin at? Just over in the domain. Over in the domain. Pin, yeah. Are you shaved? I did indeed shave, yeah. But just talking about Lohen for a bit though. I had a conversation with some other theory crafters. I haven't tested Lohen. I don't know how good he actually like. I have an idea of how good he actually is, which I mean he's not like that great. But the funny thing about Lohen that I've seen is that, at least from the testing I've done with DPS Durin without Lohen, I haven't seen C0, so I don't know exactly how far that goes. But just with like a C2 Durin on my UME account, which reaches 200k DPS, which is just literally just stronger than what Lohen offers to Durin at similar investment. If Lohen, I don't have Lohen now. I lost my 50-50 and I'm not gonna push it, because I'd rather just save the guarantee for Sandrone and call it a day. I got Mizuki. I did try with like the 8k primos I had. I got Mizuki, so that didn't go too well. But he's not like dog shit. At least from what I've seen, he's like pretty decent. It's just that like, if your main goal is to make Durin melt, then you can just pull Sitlali and Nicole and then do that, and it's very similar, if not very similar damage, and better damage if you vertical on Durin. Can you please do a mod tutorial? That is something I should fucking do with all the free time I have right now. You're so right. Yeah. Your stream is okay. Is it? No way. It's lagging bad? What the fuck? Oh, my CPU is maxing out again. Really, dude? It's better now. Dude, I went through the whole process of getting my PC cleaned. Right now, my CPU temp is actually really high. It's at 85 Celsius, so my GPU's low 70. For some reason, my CPU is like super hot. Dude, I don't know. Yeah, that cooling pad gang. I'm gonna be real. I don't know if it's the heat. I've had my computer on all day, because I've been working on other stuff all day, so that might be the reason why. Oh, what the fuck? That's actually pretty good. I don't know if it's a temp. The temp thing might work, but even when my computer is at, like, let's say 70 degrees, my CPU still maxes out while having like a browser tab open. Like, it's a cooling pad would help, but I don't think that's the fucking issue. I don't know why my CPU is maxing out. I feel like it might be Edge. Probably should stop using Edge as my browser and switch to something different. Did you check if there's not? Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did a full scan. It took literally 36 hours. I had to leave my computer on for a day and a half. Not a single virus or anything, so it's not malware. It's literally not even malware or anything. I have no clue. Genuinely no clue what the fuck is wrong with my laptop. I think it might just be Edge. The fact that I have 3 browser tabs open. So if you don't know how I have my stuff set up, I have... Is my camera lagging? No, it's fine. It's fine. No, but I have a browser tab for the sub count. I have a browser tab for the song requests, and then also for the live stream chat. So I have all that open, and I feel like that having like 3 different tabs of Microsoft Edge open, one of which is running a stream while also playing Genshin, might be the reason. Because I noticed, and this is a funny thing to admit, because I've been like, while exploring on my Yoimiya account, I explored more of Sumeru Desert. I've been like binge watching Rent a Girlfriend on Crunchyroll in the background because it's a really trash anime. So I just have this background noise and like loosely pay attention. And I noticed that gets my CPU usage up to like 90%. Why? Listen. I honestly don't know. I'm gonna be so real with you. I don't know. I don't know. I just like saw the thumbnail of the show. You're like, you know, I got nothing else to fucking watch. It's got 4 seasons. It's got a dub. I can set that shit in the background and then just listen. And I have to say, it is fucking trash, by the way. You should have rewatched. I've rewatched it like 3 times, though. I don't need to rewatch it again. Okay, I haven't rewatched the 2nd season, but still. But Run a Girlfriend is pretty fucking trash, but it's like funny trash. You know what I mean? Like, it's over the top, stupid. Its writing is fucking horrible, but like, it's good background noise. You know? Not enough for rewatching, surely. Like it's kind of a good background noise. Like the plot of the show goes in circles over and over and over again. And then there's like the one girl who's like this bitch of a girlfriend that has no reason to continue to mess with her ex because she broke up with him, and yet she then is upset that he's with other girl. I don't know. It's fucking stupid. Run a Girlfriend is actually trash, but it's good background noise. It's good background noise, man. That's all I'm gonna say. It's good white noise for the ears. If you're trying to go to sleep, you need something to watch, just have it in the background, just put on Run a Girlfriend and then go to sleep to it. Also have to do commissions that I ran out of encounter points again. What anime is this? Rent a Girlfriend. Oh yeah, the main character is voiced by Alex Lee, the guy who voices Sung Ji-nu. Not at all similar voices, by the way, but like, if that makes you want to watch it for some fucking reason, the voice of Sung Ji-nu is the MC in Rent a Girlfriend for the dub. Not a deep voice, like a really twink-like voice, like he does for the MC, but like he does voice him. Just also funny. Run a Girlfriend, don't watch it though. Yeah. Actually, I've watched a bunch of other shows too. I don't know, having Crunchyroll, I just went through a bunch of shows in their catalog. A lot of romance animes I found that are actually pretty decent that are running this season. Run a Girlfriend is not one of them. It did get a new season. This saying season twice is weird, but it did get a new season, but I'm not even up that far. I'm on season 3 of Run a Girlfriend. Trash on Anime getting new season. I don't know why it's getting like more funding. I was looking on Crunchyroll. Apparently, it was nominated for an award in 2023. I think maybe like Best Romance in 2023 it was nominated for. No clue how that happened, but it was. Yeah, not this season. No, not like this year or anything. Like 2023, it was nominated. I'm assuming for Best Romance or something, which is kind of stupid. But then again, it's Crunchyroll, and a show like Dandadan, which is not a romance, at least in my eyes, got nominated for Best Romance, I think. I don't think it won, but it did get nominated. Now that's cooked, bruh. Come on, stream. What's good, love ya? Is that shit still on? Oh, yeah, there's the 4th season happening right now. I'm on season 3. Season 4 is airing now. Which, by the way, in season 4, Alex Lee stepped away from Rent a Girlfriend to then voice a character in JJK. So, in season 4, the MC is now voiced by Alex Lee. If that, I don't know. They changed the voice actor. But anyway, yeah, there's a season 4 happening like right now. I am almost there. I'm like halfway through season 3. I'm gonna be so for real. I like loosely know what's happening in the show because I'm like half paying attention. But well, I don't really give a fuck about Crunchyroll anymore because it's dumb as fuck. Yeah, dude, they had the perfect layup. For this awards, that like shows like a show that was really popular on Crunchyroll last year, which was To Be Hero X, and I think Solo Leveling season 2 did win an award. I can't remember if it did or didn't, but still, To Be Hero X was a great anime last season. Wasn't even nominated. I don't know if Solo Leveling season 2, which won awards, was nominated. Like, what does that say? Oh, hi, what's good, Epic Red Bear. They turn off that translation thing. I don't know. Crunchyroll awards are really fucking stupid. I don't know what kind of committee is voting for the shows they put on there. Okay. Now the commissions are finally done. I can stop this. Bro, most of 11 Demon Slayer winning, yeah. Also, for best movie, Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, which was a good movie. Was a really good movie. Won over Rize. Chainsaw Man Rize arc, which I think was better in my opinion, but like, yeah, I don't know. Apparently a lot of people disagree with that, but why is it translating hi to this? Ariella, what's good though? Also I know him join queue. Also, weapon Kinkle for Moika. Shame, have such a good Moika build, but no weapon. You gotta prepare for these things, man. Speaking of which, I need to head over to my Yomi account. And then we'll start reviews too, once I head over to my Yomi account. Thank you for the marshmallow in the flow state, Jay. They need a pop-up or something for those. Maybe because I'm not actually on the mobile version of YouTube, that reason there's no like pop-up. And then finish my Ningguang artifacts. Let's let me see how many people are in queue. 2 months as a member. Wait, Ganyu, how do you get 2 months? That watching Rent a Girlfriend gang? I'm gonna fucking finish it, bro. Whenever I feel like I need background noise and I'm done with whatever YouTube video I was watching, I'm just gonna go continue to watch Rent a Girlfriend, bro. Dude. I know you got gifted, but like, you have 2 months. If you got gifted, it only lasts 1 month. I mean, did you buy one? You could not. Oh, no, that's right. You bought one, I think. And then you got gifted by Suno. I think. with this song. I agree with Ganyu. Listen, man. What I rated on IMDb? I think I gave it a 5 out of 10 on IMDb, or 6 out of 10. Did I do 6 out of 10? Did I give it that high? 6 out of 10 seems high. I'm actually curious. I might go. I can't go with you'll show my name. I should transfer. At some point, I actually should show my list of anime ratings on stream. That'd be fun. We should have a yap about anime. 6 is too high, bro. I think I plan to change it to 5 because the first. Okay. The first season kind of wasn't like horrific. Like, it wasn't that bad. It was watchable, right? And the animation was actually kind of actually had decent animation. And then like second season onwards, it just kind of, it's not interesting anymore. It's yeah. I think that's why I rated it a 6. Lupin is mini Hutao. It is a mini Hutao. Yes, you noticed. I don't know if anyone noticed, by the way. My Nicole is an Alice. Did y'all notice that? I was gonna make a short about this before I stream, but I ended up not making it. But yeah, there's a skin to turn Alice into Nicole, or turn Nicole into Alice, which is funny. Also, I made a short on this skin. Dude, it was actually the short was doing horrible, by the way. The short was performing really bad, and then it hit a new audience, and I have that audience that it hit is the thirstiest audience I've ever fucking seen. Dude, the comments are just like, dog, it's getting really hot in here. Oh man, I'm not just down bad, I'm down horrendous. Like, dude, the comments are crazy. And I looked at the analytics for it. It is 70% female, which is all my whole channel, by the way, is usually like 70% male or 60% male. But that short, I have never seen so many down bad people. Based, it was good, Percy. Oh yeah, by the way, Percy got Lohen too. Loki, I could do a 10 bull for Lohen right now. I'm guaranteed. There was at one point I won at Lohen on this account. Oh yeah, I got my first fucking Chi-Chi. So the comment section, I'm not ashamed to say I participate. Were you in there, Bread Bear? Dude. I woke up one morning to that thing being way better, and I'm like, wait. Yeah, to it blowing up in the comments, bro. Oh man. I grinded all day for him. Okay. Congrats. Okay. Was it a 50-50 win? Oh, so did I do who already? Oh, I did. It's just him in there. Okay. Let me do him real quick. Oh, him and are both in there. What a fan, Bread Bear. I was also there. Oh, y'all are down bad. Hey, he does look cool, and the skin does look really good. But the person who made the mod decided to unbutton the shirt, and that got like everyone down bad, bro. Oh, my 50-50 and gotta use for my Scoffier. Is Scoffier good? I guess Scoffier can work in low end teams, yeah. Skirk on Akasha. I don't think she is on my anchor right now. Okay. Did I do next already? Where's okay. Him. Did it go through? It did, yeah. Well, I don't need the UID. I don't know why I'm looking at the UID. I have him added. And I copied it wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna just do this way. Where is... Where's bro at? Okay, maybe we'll just copy the UID. Go. And you said Moika, level 85, working on getting to 90. Doesn't blame these sons. Got C0R1. Working on the talents. Skill and burst are the only thing that matter. Burst is slightly more important. I used to say the skill is more important, but then I calced it, and the burst is like ever so slightly gives you a higher increase than the skill does. So if you're gonna stagger the talents, get the burst higher, but they both really matter. Ideally, you crown both, or at least like level 9 the skill, crown the burst. But yeah. Freeze Lohen, it can work. It's dog shit. I should talk about that too. Well, these are pretty good artifacts. Wait, as long as you have good this circle's kind of tragic with an 86.6. Yeah, I mean, you don't really need more crit rate. I mean, 2 extra crit rate would be kind of nice, but like, you don't necessarily need it. Maybe better sands or goblet. Both are gonna be hard to replace because this is an EM sands and this is a fire goblet. But like, you get like 1 extra crit rate roll. Moiko really wants to have 100 crit rate when you're in melt. When we decide to try for C2 to next batch, go for it. Part of me feels like C2 Sit Ollie is like a lot more niche than I used to give it credit for being. I used to like hail for it as being like one of the best C2s you could ever get, but I feel like I overrated it a bit because it's like, until I started doing DPS during stuff, it was kind of benched on my Yomi account. Because if you don't have Moika and you don't play Arlecchino religiously, then C2 Sit Ollie is kind of, yeah. But yeah. Attack seems kind of, yeah, there's not a whole lot of attack rolls here. There's 1 attack roll, yeah. That's the reason why the attack is really low. It's also not 90'd. Is the weapon 90'd? The weapon is 90'd, yeah. What if Mook's still coming out? Oh, yeah. Now, part of me is thinking I just bite the bullet and get Moika on this account, on my UME account. I do like Moika a lot now that I know her combos. But, like, at the same time, I kind of want to make Risley good. And say for, like, a Cesnaya character to make him useful. Yeah. Artifacts are pretty decent. Attack percent, maybe 1 roll crit rate. Are the main things you're looking at. And then mainly just talents, though. You already know that. Talents. Those are far more important, but yeah. Just do it, bro. I keep telling you. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure if I get Moika, my team DPS, my best team DPS is going to go up to like 250k. Because I'll have like a decent weapon with Verdict. Right? I'll have Verdict. Or even Wolf's Ration that I have right there. Or Mailed Flower, whichever one I feel like using. And then I have a C2 Sit Lolly. I am live. What's a good tab? Bro, losing the weapon while having such good build, depressing. I think I spent building too much. I mean, if you build you can get away without having the weapon. There's always going to be a rerun. Might be a while from now. And you still got like how many days? You could get an early. Hey man, I lost going for Inefa weapon, and then I got a 37 pity Inefa Sig with like a day left on the banner. It was not a day. It was like 5 days left on the banner. Never know, man. You keep grinding. I don't know if there's much left to grind in your world, but like, hey, man. I could get Moika right now, man. It literally... My account's so fucking weird. Legit, if I did like a post saying, what should I pull next? The amount of things people would say, you should get Skirk. You should get Moika. You should get Zibai. You should get Flins. Like, I have every meta team without his premium top DPS. Just do it. But... I want to make Grizzly good. I use every character on this account. Every character on this account is good. Except for this Goober. Which, by the way, is a new skin now. But, except for him. Which I already got a build for him. Look. I got a build. I got a decent flower. Pretty good feather. That's an offset. Goblet. Trash circle it. But, like, listen, man. No offense, but keep bro in the bench. Like, instead of pulling Garbro Sandrone that they decided to change a fuck ton, I could make Risley good. You know? I got him C0R1. Like... Also, amazing skin. I will fight you, Ganyu. Yeah, this skin it's basically, what's his name? From, Furry Goober from ZZZ that has, like, that does all the kicks. He looks super elegant. It's him. Also, it also has like the ears and the eye patch. I don't like having the ears. It also has the tail too, so I can do like this. I can give him a tail. Make him an actual furry. But no, I'm not doing that. I like the jacket. Whoa, Lycone! Yeah, Lycone. Real Lycone. On the bed, couch. Jesus, tab. Lycone, yeah, it's that Goober. The guy who had an absolute banger of a trailer. But I don't know, man. I think I'd rather just repair. Like, I don't need Moika, bro. Like, my Yoimiya is already pushing 200k DPS. My Durna is pushing 200k DPS. Arlecchino's 170. My Lunar teams are really up there. Like, I'm good. I do every Fearless. But, you know, I can make Rio useful and have, what's it called? Estelle conduct DPS. So, that'd be good. Also, I'm getting notifications from somewhere. Oh. Down here. Lock in, Kinkle. Why you send me the CDC? Ganyu sent me a gift of the fucking CDC. So Ganyu fucking sent me. Ganyu just sent me this. Dude. Listen, man. That also reminds me, on my main account, I said I would, you know, you want to do it? I kind of do. Because then I get to have a C0 Moika to play around with. Which I haven't had since, like, her release. When I had C0 Moika back then. But I also don't want to. Because I like the idea of having every premium team but non-premium. Like, without their DPS. I have Skirk, but I use Ayaka. I have Overload, but I use Yoimiya. I've got Melt, but I used Arlecchino. I've got, like, Lunar Crystallize and Lunar Charge without Flins and Z-Buy. Like, I've got all the teams without premium. It's funny. The only premium team I have is, like, Nefer. And I barely even fucking use her because Columbina is her own DPS. So, anyway, no, let's do this review. Let me review him. I'm yapping so much. Maybe I do 110 pull on the fucking banner. God, I'm gonna fucking regret it. Because I know there's gonna be a character that comes out and says nah that I'm gonna fucking like. And I'm like, fuck, I wish I had my guarantee. I can't do it. I can't in good faith do it. Now you can test lower cost Mav instead of what you have in Remain. But I already tested lower cost Mav back when I had low cost Mav. I tested C0 Moika with C2, actually with C0 and C2 Seat Lolly back in the day. I didn't immediately get C2 Moika. I think I got it like 2 weeks after I got Moika. So like, that's not the idea. Also, Moika's been out for like how long? I don't think I missed the number. What did I miss? I missed the 5. I don't think I need to test it, man. I also played low cost Moika on like how many accounts now? Oh, you're stuck on Title Shadow. That does feel bad. Dude, your build would actually be really good with say. Well, yes, you need to lose a bit of crit rate. No, to make up for it, just get some icons. I don't know where you're sitting on pity, but like, there's a bunch of new areas coming out next patch. Get some lolicons, and then you'll have a C2 Sit Lolly with a C0 Moika, and that'd be like similar to getting Sig. I think. Actually, I think that's better than getting her Sig, but no, it definitely is better than getting her Sig. Is that C0X Mav or something? Just a reminder, Ganyu, by the way, my Eonson is C0 unleveled. So and my Roron is C5. So like I can only do Melt. I can't do Overload. I'm pretty sure my Mav Overload would be weaker than my Yoimiya because I don't have Eonson comms or a C6 Roron. What's next banner? It's Seat Lolly. It's Sandrone, Seat Lolly, Raiden Shogun, and Columbina. Are the next banners. This build's really good. The only piece that's lacking is kind of the goblet, but it's a no dead stat piece, which isn't even bad. Reset artifact for the weapons on overcap rate. Is that 59? Oh wow. How many Premier Gems do you have in preparation for this? Where's Ganyu sending me now? I am not doing that team. Nope. No, I'm not doing it, bro. I can do that on my main account. I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it. I've seen the combos. I've heard from both Butterfur and also I've heard from Butterfur, heard from Saga. I've heard from literally like every TC. Zajev in videos, 7 Please in videos. Fucking, what's his name? PGS also in a video. Everyone says it's inconsistent. I don't want to do it. I'm not. I'm good, man. I'm staying away from it. The next combo I'll learn from Awika is the 7 melt combo, where you do the you buffer the charge attack before you burst, and then you have to do like a burst cancel, whatever. I'll learn that. I'm not learning how to do the hex bullshit. I'm good. I'll let Cure take that one. Cure's got that. I think Cure did a dire clear on his own account or for a viewer. With that, he's got that. It's not me. It's beyond me. Yeah, good Mawika. It's just the goblet. You know, 5 ruler goblet. It's not even a bad goblet. It just looks bad. Honestly, I'm nitpicking at this one. It's a really good Mawika. I bet this is this up 1%? It's gotta be. Hold on. Hold on. It might not be because of the crit rate, but no, it definitely fucking is. Holy shit. Why is Earthshaker a weapon on here? I never understood Earthshaker on Mawika, but yeah, no, this is really good. Lazy on new mechanics. I'm telling it to Kinkle. I ain't making you skip, love ya. You have to pay me to skip. Skip Stellar Slop. Nah. I'm gonna get Stellar Slop. On my main account, I'm gonna skip Sandrone and go for just Rio stuff. I'm debating if I try to go for Yai. I really wish the fucking Chronicle banner for all the buff characters was a selector, so I can just get Yai Miko. Because I realized my Risley doesn't have a Yai Miko, and that's kind of, bro, really bad. Especially if they don't release someone who's better than Yai in the future. You see, you can see on show leaderboard. What do you mean? Even while you're over crit, even for Sig, you're top 1%. You have a really good Mawika. I'm nitpicking the goblet. Technically, it's your circle. That's the worst piece. Probably because it doesn't have EM, but they're gonna power creep Yai. They have to. The thing is, Yai is really fucking. Oh, I guess I haven't talked about the buffs at all on stream, but Yai is really fucking good because her C1 is just a nice, like it's like a 20% increase, and it's just a it's free and it's a really good buff. It literally Yai Miko C1 is a Nefa C1 but free. Like the way what a Nefa C1 does for Flints is literally Yai C1. But Yai C1 is literally free. So, like, Yai's just really good. Kindle final, it's Kinkle, but yeah, hello, hi. It's Sandrone best in slot, but she's like Yai's best in slot for every, like best in slot for Sino, best in slot for Risley, and best in slot for Sandrone. I feel like they'll make a side grade to her, but I don't think they'll do it immediately, which is what I worry about because I want to be able to play Risley immediately. I don't want to have to pull Yai and then like. Am I being FOMO'd right now? Actually, is that what's happening? I'm being FOMO'd for the first time on this account, where it's like, oh man, if I don't get Yai, I might brick my Risley for Stellar Slop. Damn, bro, I'm being FOMO'd. They could just bulk characters like Nowhere instead of what they're doing with X Stellar. Wait, how is Nowhere different? Oh yeah, because they have yeah, the way they do it in Genshin, they have restrictions. You need for them to be in. I'm not really that worried about that, to be honest. Buffing, but it's left behind a mechanic. I guess. Honestly, I was a lot more worried about that beforehand, but like now it doesn't really bother me that much. Mainly because even I think for pretty much every one of these teams, even if the hex buffs like weren't a requirement, I'm pretty sure you would still run these characters together anyway. For the sole exception of someone like Albedo. Albedo's like one of the only characters that would be a great standalone, but who can't be standalone. Bullcrab, I'll just sell to other characters. I don't think it's that bad. I don't like the fact they did it. Like it is at the end of the day just to sell characters, and it's predatory bullshit. Typical gacha game, gacha company, dog water stuff. But I don't think it's that bad. I do think actually what they did with Stellar is way worse because literally the buffs just don't work at all, and it's like there's no units to pair with. That'll probably change in the future, but you'll have to get the characters for that to change. This is kind of dumb. Like with Hex Array, the characters already existed. like you already had like the characters just work with each other. You can run Razor with Fischl. You can run Albedo with Fischl. Run Albedo with Venti. Run Fischl with Venti. Right? You could always already do these things. You didn't necessarily need to pull the new characters. The only new supports being just Nicole and Durin. But with Stellar, if you want your Risley or your Sino to work next patch, you have to get Sandrone and have her as a dead slot, which is fucking stupid. It's yeah. And if they don't make 4-stars be able to do the reactions, then that means no matter what, you have to pull a new 5-star for any of the old 5-stars who got buffed to get their buffs, which is just dumb. It's kind of dumb. Can you remember me? I don't, what's your actual YouTube name? I might remember you by the YouTube name. Because showing your handle, I don't know your handle. That happened to someone else where they came in and then their YouTube, wait, unless this is the same person. Is it the same person? No. Diva? Huh. Yeah, I'm at 69 pity on 50/50. Should I 7 pity or else? If it's for a character you want, don't just wish willy-nilly because you feel like gambling. Lycos with the Skirk on Akasha, like we always do with Mav and Skirk. Tell me, wait for the next version of an FL element for Stellar Slup. Yeah. God, I fucking hate. I more than even what they did with the buffs, I just hate that the fact that Stellar is just a copy of Lunar. Lunar is just such a boring overall kit design, and they just copied it for the next patch, and it's really fucking stupid, man. Let me go over to Enka. They copy the entire fucking formula of the most boring set of characters that we've gotten. Boring kits we've gotten. Skirk. Top 0.96. Barely top 1%. Your ratios... You just have a really high crit rate. Aren't you overcapped on crit? Unless you're not doing... I guess if you're double Hydro. Which honestly, I feel like double Hydro is just more auto now because Mona's kind of just best in slot these days. That is a crazy feather. I thought it was attack percent. It's still really good, but I thought it had attack percent for a sec. 5-roller feather. 5-roller goblet or sands too. No, not the goblet. The goblet is 5-roll between attack percent and crit damage, which is also really good. This is a crazy build. Your circled is not bad, actually. It is your weakest piece, but it's not necessarily bad. It's just a really good Skirk. Supported generalist will be fine. Will we though? Another build with 67. C4+1. Oh, I see. 6-7. Where's Tab? Tab. Did you go by a different name? You know everyone. Damn, did you go by a different name? You had to have. I swear, I feel like I should know you. You know Ganyu, you know Tab. You're an OG. Damn. Dude. Bro says 6-7 joules. Tab is sick right now. So he was here earlier, but bro, I think went to lay down or something. I'm not sure. Oh, heck nah. Yeah. Would you be a bit happier with Cell Reaction if they let Crouch over? I think it would be a lot better. That would make, like, if the 4-stars, if at least Crowd Traveler, maybe some other 4-star could actually enable the reactions, I would be way better. It's a worse situation than the Lunar. The reason why it's worse than Lunar is because the buffed characters are actually good. Like Sino's good, Rio is good, Yai's very good, right? Dion and Chi-Chi are decent, but they're all usable. But the problem is you need people to enable the reaction to use those characters. And if only the premium characters can enable the reaction, that limits how you can use these characters, which is fucking stupid. Like, it really limits. Like, when it comes to Lunar stuff, no matter what, you'd have gotten the 5-star teams anyway. It wasn't that big of a deal. But here, you have the 5-star units that you can't even fucking use because they need the newer characters to work, and it's actually stupid. So, it would be great if Traveler could use the reactions. Didn't Tyler give the Zeph curse? He got buffed again. he got nerfed into the ground. He was like at V1. He was like basically better than Sandrone herself, like very good, like maybe too good. And then he got nerfed into the absolute fucking ground, such that his buff team, like his Stellar Canuck team, was worse than his current best team right now, pre-buff, which is very stupid. And then V4, he got buffed again, and now he's like a bit worse than Sandrone, but still quite decent. Like he's actually good. I think he was getting like C0R1, like 120k with a dead slot. That's like very, very good. So, Ultra Percy, marry me, Percy? You are an OG. I'm with you in Rio, yeah. I have beef with Turtle. Turtle, you say? God. Where's Turtle subbed at 1k subs? That's so long ago. Damn. FC1R0 Sino. His C. Oh wait, that's still for C2. Wait, did you get the free C1, or was that did you just already have C1? Sino C2 is actually just a straight 40% increase. By the way, his C2 is actually just kind of. No wait, is that I'm thinking of Rio? I think I might be thinking. No, I'm thinking of Rio. Never mind. Let's take it back. Never mind. Disregard us. I'm thinking of Rio. Rio has a really strong C2 now. Free C1, oh I see. Sino C1 is pretty good though. His R1 is really strong, but it's not gonna be on the banner. Now, what's good? I haven't seen Now in a while. I'm actually stupid. I'm behind your stream for like 6 minutes. Oh, FC2 Rio, nice. Yeah, no, Rio C2. I forget what it fucking does, but it basically. It gives him a big self-turn damage bonus, and it's ended up being like really strong for him. Like C1 is like a 10% increase. From C1 to C4 to C2 is like 30%. It's pretty big. So yeah. Let's do Miss Y'alls. What's good now? New feather for Bina. Let me check. I think, are you next, right? Can you get a fresh scarecrow? Actually, it's not fresh. I actually got it like a week ago, so it looked a bit better like a week ago. And also shaved, so that happened too. I look like a baby again. Genuinely think I look like a fucking high schooler. What's the max best? Oh, what's the best con for early? I mean, technically it's a C6, but if we're not going there, then C1 is extremely good. For C1 is like. What was it? Last I calculated, it was like a 35% increase personal damage. So team wide is probably like 25. No, Arlequin is a hyper carry. Probably around 30% team wide. For C1 is extremely big, especially for teams where Arlequin does more of the team damage, like melt teams. For C2 is also really good, especially in melt teams where you can vape the C2 hit. It's basically just a nuke that you can vape. Very good. And then after that, things don't really get good until like C6. But I think your C3 is pretty decent, but I'm gonna head out, have a fun stream. I'll see you, Ganyu. I might come back over still live. I use a vape team. I mean, it's still a similar thing. Like any team where Arlequin is doing most of the damage, which will be pretty much the teams where she's reacting. Vape teams with like Mona or Yelan, which vape team with Yelan is kind of outdated. You rather just do overload, but still. Next question is Deva. Review Arlie, please. Okay, let me see. You have White Tassel, C1, Double Crown, two piece. You really would like to get on a 4-piece harmonic. It'd be a pretty sizable upgrade over what you currently have. Yeah, it's 2 good star pieces. That's a really good piece there. Everything but your goblet's really good. And your goblet is the reason why you're lacking crit rate. But ideally, you still want 4-piece harmonic. Harmonic is really good. Even, keep in mind, even if the pieces you get, let's say you don't get a 5 roll. Let's say you get like, I don't know, a 3 roll. Let's say it's 10 crit rate, 14 crit damage, maybe like an attack roll or something. That still will be better than this piece. It looks really good, but the 4-piece set of harmonic is quite good for like, you know, to the point that it's not gonna matter as much. Even if your pieces are a bit worse, the set will cover the difference. Yeah. Literally everything but your goblet is good. You need more crit rate. Ideally, especially if you're doing a vape or melt team, you want like at least like 80 plus crit rate, which are close to 80, but you can get a bit more. Like if you had 10 crit on the goblet, or like even like 6 crit rate, I guess, that puts you at like 85, which would be very good. It is 5% less than fragment. It kind of is, but that's like, the thing is, you can't really farm for gladiators. I mean, you can strong box it, I guess, but you can actually farm for harmonic, and harmonic is stronger, so you would just strong box for harmonic anyway. So it'd just be better to go for that. Not to mention your harmonic pieces are already pretty good. Like your flower and sand are pretty good. You just need a circle and a feather. What now? What would you do if you've seen that? Seen what? Crazy, I know. Wait, what now? My brother, the other day, my dad was driving me if I'm home, and someone kind of swerved, and I turned around, and the driver is junking wine. Thank goodness my dad knows how to drive. Dude, the fucking crazy amount of drivers I've seen, bro. There is a lot of crazy drivers on the fucking road, bro. The rule I live by when it comes to driving is to assume everyone else is a horrific driver, and then just drive like that. Assume if someone is close to you and seems like they might crash into you, assume that they will, and just drive defensively. Because most people don't know how to fucking drive. There was one time I was driving at night to pick my roommate up from work. There was a fucking guy who was swerving all across the fucking road, end up almost going across the fucking median. Like, bro, some people are horrific drivers. Well, everyone's sending gifts now. Appreciate you all for saying the gifts. Somebody better? Yeah. Why else spamming gifts? Did you review mine? I have not reviewed yours yet. Oh, no, wait. Were you not him or review? Oh, I did review yours. You were first. How much you pay to be? You don't pay to become a Genshin. What? You mean? Wait, I'm confused now. You saying pay to play to use mod? You don't have to pay to use mods, by the way. You should make me a mod, bro. I am not doing that. Mod is a thing of trust. Last time I randomly made someone a mod, things did not go well. So that was 3 years ago. We're not doing that shit again. We are not. I have been loyal. Dude, you came back after how long? Wasted 10 days for a Kinkle. Wasted 10 days for a Kinkle. Waited 10 days. That wouldn't qualify you to be a mod, though. Not only that, I don't really need mods right now. I have like, how many mods in the server? But Gwen, were you not here for your review, him? Now with a new feather for Bina. You guys, I wanted to ask, since I'm not on Discord anymore, I don't know stuff anymore on Z-Buy, Linear Rerun. We have no idea when they'll rerun. Probably 7.2 or 7.3, somewhere around there. We go to Enka. Wrong one. I always forget that you have a C6 Arlecchino now. Holy fuck. And a really good Arlecchino with that. You want to name the 36-star Abyss? Yo, you C6 Columbina as well. Jesus Christ. You said new that is a crazy feather. Almost a 50 CVPs. 49 CV feather. Let me know when I can confess to give me a welcome, because search on YT how to get welcome from Kinkle Genshin. If I do a giveaway, you just participate in that and hope you win. I don't give out welcomes for free or anything like that. That's not how that works. But sure. People saying, oh, 40% CV. 40 CV is just like, is your crit rate times 2 plus your crit damage. That's all what CV is. Which is not that great of a metric to use usually because other stats matter, but yeah. Crazy Feather. This is a good Columbina. You're at like, what is that, 95? No. 85 crit rate, which is not too bad. You can have a bit more crit rate than that though, which your Goblet and your Feather, your Goblet and your Sands, I mean, use more crit rate, which actually don't have that bad of a crit rate now I look at it. I guess you need like a 13 somewhere. Am I for the only viewer talking? Do you not see the chat moving? Are you a Genshin? So as you are Genshin mod, can you create your own artifact? Do you mean like modding Genshin? Genshin mods literally only change the appearance of characters. That's all they do. Maybe change an animation or two if people are able to do that, which usually they don't. But they don't. I don't have like hacks or anything. I can't like give myself like constellations or artifacts or something. That's not how that works. I'm quitting Genshin is for sell that account. Are you gonna sell the account? I see. Selling accounts in Genshin or in any Hoyo game is technically illegal, but hey man. And then again, I use mods, so who am I to say? Who am I to be talking? Yeah, but this is a decent column, you know. So Kinkle. Yeah, who's Diva handles? I'm not entirely sure. They say they're an old viewer, but I don't recognize them fully. It's like slightly ringing the bell, but I'm not entirely sure. Do Tyler? Oh, you're Tyler. You fucking said that. Okay, now I know who you fucking are. Never mind. That makes a lot more sense. You know, thanks. Yeah, I remember when you said you do my IT when I get Moeka. Oh, true. I did say I do your IT when you get Moeka. But your Moeka's not invested yet. Okay, you need to get your Moeka a little bit more invested than when she's currently at, because right now you don't have talents. So like, get your Moeka a little more invested, and then we go from there. A Kinkle stream? Yes, hi Lonk. Also Lonk, I don't watch basketball, but I did see you talking about what like the Knicks winning. I watched the video. Apparently there's like riots in the streets in New York. What the fuck is up with that? Dude, like they said buses on fire and shit. I meant to like ping you about that. In this economy, New York is cooked right now. Like what the fuck is happening? I just find that so fucking crazy. No, you're tired for Center. I said that. I didn't see your message. Thoughts on Sandrone? She's a good kid. She'll be very strong. Design wise, I am not the biggest fan, but strength wise, she'll be quite strong. She's also Stellar Slop, so there's that. They're copying France writing. Is she gonna power creep? She might. I think she will probably end up being the strongest cryo DPS in the game. I think that goes without saying. I think I like in VC the other day I made a prediction saying she'll probably be like C0 R0 with like on a free-to-play weapon, but like or best 4-star weapon that's not battle pass. She'll probably be with like full premium team. Also C0 R0. She'll probably be like 120k is what I said. I would not be entirely surprised if she was that high. Nyx LARPers. Sandra, like right now, she's like she's not necessarily mid, but she's not like she's not at her full potential. She's missing a lot of things. A proper stellar conduct support. She's missing a support set. Missing proper weapon options besides her signature. She's missing a lot of things. She'll be a lot stronger 7.0 onwards. You can tell me C-Body's better C1 R1. They're very similar. C1 can be better for the fact that you'll get you Elua cons if you don't already have C6 Elua, because Elua will likely be on Z-Body's next banner. So that kind of just makes C1 better, but like actual damage increase wise, they're very similar. His cons are also pretty bad. That too, yeah. So her cons aren't that great. So Rances for Klee. You know, on the last podcast we did, I got asked about. They're like, "Hey Kinkle, you're the Hex DPS expert because you tried every Hex DPS. So what's your opinion on Klee?" And I'm like, "Oh, you see, I actually haven't tried Klee yet because I keep meaning to ask Rances to try his Klee, and I never do." Do you have both Nicole and Duran? Rather, by any chance, Rances? Do you have both of them or just Nicole? Wait, what con is your Nicole actually? No, C0. C0 R0, okay. Syndrome team chat? What was that? My Syndrome team would probably Syndrome, Amico, buff, yeah. They know that, yeah, Fastification, probably somewhat. Then let's. Scott Fear is gonna get replaced for 100% sure. Probably by a 4-star, maybe, or something. They'll probably do another C6 4-star situation. The thing about Scott Fear for crowd rest is that you're only getting like at most 15%. Keep in mind, Escoffier loses 48% of her rest red by not having a Hydro on her team or having full cryo Hydro. So, Escoffier's rest red is very shit, and her damage is also very shit outside of those teams. She's just there because we don't have anything better. So, Sandrone's full proper team by like 7.3 will be like Sandrone, Vidnust, whoever how you pronounce that character's name, maybe still Amigo, and then like Saritsa or some shit, right? But maybe before then we'll have like a 4-star support or something. That's like has a C6 that's like Ino level or something. You know, 2 crowd, give 15 create, so general team with how's the path's gonna work? I think you will end up having Electro Aura most of the time, I think. These pieces are pretty good. But you can just allocate 4 Electro Res, but I'm pretty sure you won't have cryo. I said Electro Res, didn't I? You won't have good cryo res uptime in a Solid Conduct team because of Electro application. You're right at 100 crit rate, basically. You're at 99.7 crit rate. If bro misses a crit, that'd be crazy. Do her other talents not matter? Is clearly like Arlecchino? You are on a free-to-play account. How did you clear down? I did not clear down my free-to-play account. No. My free-to-play account, which is honestly not that free-to-play anymore because I even got gifted a Welkin. It's like free-to-play plus or just low spender, Welkin only, whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't clear Fearless. I've gotten close to clearing Dire a couple of times, or like once, but yeah. You vertical invest Dire clear is barely possible. I vertically invest on shit units. That's the problem with my account. If my account was like, if I actually had Flynn, Sturk, Moika, and I vertically invested on them instead of characters I end up verticaling on, I would have cleared Dire like 4 patches ago. Because my account would have been significantly stronger than it currently is. I am like actually butchering my own account. But it still works out because I'm kind of smart with butchering my account, if that makes any sense, I guess. Yeah. I tried to do 2 Dire clears free to play, almost free to play. Yeah, but I'm assuming these talents don't need to be leveled unless they would have already been leveled by now. I'm not entirely sure how Klee's talent priority works. I know she's a normal attack DPS, but as far as artifacts are concerned, this is a really good Klee though. This is a really good Klee. How much attack do you have? Do you have a good amount of attack? You don't have any attack. What's your attack? It's still pretty high. You're running double play. You're running Nicole, so you should be fine on attack. Oh, who put this in there? Is this in my playlist? Oh, Jay put it in there. I've been listening to this song on fucking repeat for like the last like 2 or 3 weeks, bro. It's stuck in my head. I love this song so much. I've actually been on like a Michael Jackson binge since watching the movie, but watching the biopic. It's very good. I'm most ready to play if you don't count the 6 Welkins. Oh. You've had 6 Welkins? How many Welkins has this account had? I think I'm at the same amount. I think this is like... It's probably like my 5th or 6th Welkin? I don't remember. Me too. It's so good, man. I typed next wrong. Bought 2, 1, 2 from Annie, gifted 2. Wait, you won 2 from anniversary? So my question about Curate. I'm missing these questions. Let's do 50/50s. That's not it. Hopefully it was short enough for my Kinkle. It was. Wait, what was your question? I can't see it. Is that Welkin? Oh yeah, that's right. I have a Welkin skin. It's the Torre. I have a Torre Bina Welkin. I should make a short out of this. I completely forgot I had this. %10% of all permanents get Welkin. Oh, I think. Oh, I see. What the fuck? Yeah. I forgot I've never shown this, but yes, I do actually have this Welkin mod. You can mod this, even this. Even the animation plays perfectly when you log in. It's funny. I need to record that. But what was your question, Ajax? Capturing Radiance? Oh, not crit. Oh, when you say CR, I think of crit rate. Okay, so I did read that. So wait, what was that? So I lost 2 with the video because I got 1, one pity Chi-Chi after never. It looks so 1 pity it's in 25. Yes, that's what it is. You have a 75% chance of getting Capturing Radiance. And if you lose that, then you're guaranteed. Now, if you win the 50/50, by the way, you actually go back down to like the 55% chance or something like that. You lose a point of Radiance if you win, which is, I think it's kind of dumb. It makes it very confusing. If you happen to just lose everything in a row, you end up with like multiple Radiances back to back, which I did while going for C6 Nicole. I lost every 50/50, meaning I got 3 Radiances going for C6 Nicole, which is fucking crazy. But one of them was an early Radiance, but still. I'm crashing out, man. Just for that, I'm gonna skip you now. Who's next? Wait, were you in queue that I actually skip you though? I didn't mean to. I'm napping so much today, I'm not paying that much attention. And you say Hutao. Easy, you did? I thought it resets. It doesn't reset if you win, you lose a point. So you're gonna accrue up to 3 points. You get 3 points, you're guaranteed. On that, like no matter what, if you lose, you get the 5-star. But you start like I don't know how to explain this. There's videos and there's like Reddit posts that explain it a lot better than I can. If you're curious, I would just go search that because they will explain it so much better than I can. Because I'll probably fucking butcher it. But anyway, this is isn't your crit rate kind of low? That circle is interesting. I thought that was a crit damage circle at first. And I was like, wait, no, that's crit rate. Did you just have no rolls in crit damage? But crit fish, man. But don't crit fish, man. Get 80 crit Hutao. Even then, you still miss crits. I was testing my Hutao with Nicole the other week, and I kept having runs where I missed like 3 of my crits at 81 crit rate. So like, listen, man. Man, I wish the next patch used non-cry compass. Hours in 2 days to get Sandrane. I mean, it will use the I'm pretty sure every single era going forward will have the new type of compass. Like Dormant Port
or not Dormant Pool, actually, that's technically Mondstadt. But Temple of Space had a new type of compass where, like, as you progress, you get different levels, and eventually you can just find literally everything. It makes exploration very, very, very simple. Is it worth it? Yes, it is. Is it worth letting California? Yes. It gives a lot more time. And for teams where you don't need the extra ER, that can be really beneficial. So, get beneficial. I'm sorry. Yeah, you should level it up. It is good for Bennett. Do you have Twitch? I do not. Well, I mean, I do, but I don't stream on Twitch. If I can figure out my PC situation and get my CPU usage down, I do want to try dual streaming again, but I think I'll dual stream just to YouTube for the long form stream or the horizontal stream to make things easier to see. And also make things easier to record while streaming. I need to figure out my PC first, figure out why my CPU usage is so high. Even now, while my temps are actually below 80, I'm at 100% usage. It's fucking weird. But yeah, crit rate on your Hu Tao. Goblet, maybe. You have a lot of HP. You have 14 rolls of HP, which is cool and all, but like, crit rate would be nice. Comments was given from digital things, right? 268. If I can get the comments right off the bat. Is that how it works? You just get the, isn't it by expiration? Like your expiration percentage, like it goes from, like, you get it at like 10%, and then you get it at 50%. You get an upgrade at 50%. You get your last upgrade at 90%. I think that's how it works, right? It's not by sigils, is it? I would love to get more crit rate. Craft a goblet, maybe. Pray for it to have crit rate on it, and or maybe you reroll this one. Is this force that line? It is. You could reroll this goblet. Pray for more crit rate. Potentially. Alamine, I haven't seen you in a while. What's good, Alamine? All about supports. Or perform everything. Preform everything for shadow access. I'm like leveled up my support artifacts today. I have 230 level artifacts. Never do worry about swapping artifacts ever again. 330. That's a lot. How many do I have there level? I think a lot more than 230. Maybe not. I have a lot of artifacts though. Took like a month, but I finally did. Nice. Congrats. That 1% retile still is enough for Daratopa. Really? Didn't you do Daratopa? I can't check because I think last time I was on Guy's account, I saw you did do Daratopa, didn't you? Blue Tao? Or no? No, you didn't. No. That was. I'm thinking of Hera. Never mind. That was a while back. You sure going to Topa, Nefer Watcher? There's not. But then what do you do for the wolf? And now we got human nature in here. Dude, Jay, have you also been on the Michael Jackson binge? There's one day where I sat through like a whole performance of his. Here, one sec, I'll be right back. Does he do it that way? Why? Tell him that it's human nature. Why does he do it that way? Gotta love the song. Next person is Ajax with See That Girl. Jeez. Gotta love this song.
Why? Oh, you also got what's it called? Lohen. Pretty good build too. Well, it could be higher. How much attack? Oh yeah. It's mostly like you don't really need ER and Lohen. You burst every other rotation anyway, I'm pretty sure. So better Goblet for sure. More crit damage if you can. Yeah. Yeah, Malika C1 mistake. How do you accidentally get Malika C1? I don't know if that was a mistake. I run freeze, Kinkle. Oh. We still need more crit damage and more attack. How much DPS do you... Maybe you don't check, actually, but... Stark Diaclear is hard. Wait, that means you're over crit if you're running freeze. Because you're getting 20 from this set, and then you're getting 15. You're at 105 crit rate. You can reduce your crit rate a small bit, actually. Which would be kind of hard. Also, better circle it too. You only have a little bit of crit rate here, which you technically don't even need. You can lose that crit rate. And you need more attack, so... I was building pity. Don't build pity. That's very stupid. You're gambling. Don't gamble. Plan ahead. Go pull for a character you actually want. Instead of just saying, hey, I've got pulls. Let me throw them on the banner for no real reason because I am a gambler. Don't do that. Gambling is bad? Yeah. You can go stream in this economy? You know, you'd be happy. I'm thinking about Rio for the first time in ever. I might try to make him useful on my free-to-play account. Does that make you feel happy, Enos? New phone, we are so back. Oh god. No, I gotta hear the Michael Jackson songs, man. Hey, go put hey Jay, put Billie Jean in here. I need to hear Billie Jean. And Rock With You. Get Billie Jean and Rock With You in here. Wait, actually no, I'll just fucking do that. I can fucking do that. I'm stupid. And song request rock with you. Yo, bro, what's good? RN. Wait. RIN. RX. Being a Rio, I made him hit 200k NA. Nice. I feel like that can't be that hard if you melt. God, I fucking love this guy. Anyway, though. 770 DPS with Mona burst. Yeah, it sounds about right. That's Scoffier Farina. Yeah, sounds about right from what I've seen. I've seen... See, he was only able to get 100k DPS on freeze, but CZR won. Otherwise, it was like 80k. Lohen is a worse freeze DPS than Ayaka, which Ayaka isn't that great either. She's like also barely 100k. With Fanao of the Deep. So like... Wait, I wonder who's better between... Is Lohen... I think Lohen is as good of a freeze character as Rio. Which is not great, by the way, but... It kind of looks like Dung Lee with that mustache and broad shoulder. Okay. Which is bad for Lohen, just play evil during Hex? Yeah. Lohen better than Rio? Is he? Well, I mean, in his premium team, I don't know about Freeze. Like Freeze Rio, C0R1, I was getting like 88k, I believe. Or like 90k? No, wait. No, I was getting 100k actually, wasn't I? CR1, I was getting 100k. So that means they're about the same. That's what these talents. So, they're about the same. And now Duran or Nicole. Pulling Lohen at Duran or Nicole was... I mean, if you really like Lohen, sure, but... Yeah. Like, his second best team, I'm pretty sure is... Forward Burr or forward Melt with Emily. That's still a Duran Nicole team. You just have Emily instead of like Lolly or Shalonam. You go to 150k DPS with team at max potential. I see. Yeah. No. Either way, maybe Freeze Lohen gets better in the future. I don't know, but maybe not. Review my day one Midwika build. Exclamation mark join if you want to review. Mid-Kirk. What else was I gonna do today on my accounts? I thought there was something else. Was I gonna Strongbox today? I'm gonna assume you're double Hydro and not Mona Constellations. No Mona C4. Because you were like capped on crit rate, bro. Even look like Mona, you get some uptime on crowd res. Because she doesn't play a whole lot of Hydro. Levia, is your Skark worse than this? This isn't that bad, actually. This is not a bad Skark. Wait, what is this rank? You have 9 attack rolls and 22 crit rolls. That's not horrible. That's like decent. Dog, you're gonna tell me this is a bad Skark? Don't let the crit rolls deceive you. 9 attack rolls will carry you. This is not bad. Topo C4 Mona used to... Oh, wait, C4... Oh, you do have C4 Mona. Overcap because if not for... Yeah. Seriously, you do have C4 Mona. So, yeah, you would reduce your crit rate, but, like, it's not a horrible fucking build. You know, let's say if this was a Mona thing, you'd probably be, like, I don't know, top 3 or 4%. Maybe, okay, you're probably a bit lower next year overcap. So, it'd probably be, like, top, I don't know, 8%, which is still decent, bro. Probably like top 8%. This is a decent build. It's not horrible. Wait, see, like that's why this is very viable on Topo. I got you. That real updated build. Have you started farming? You know, so have you started farming for the Superconduct set? It's the real question. Are you like me? Does your Rio look like this? This is what I'm doing. I got the new set. I got decent pieces across the board. Which honestly, have I farmed today? Oh, that's what I was supposed to be doing. You haven't farmed yet. I need to go farm. Sandy short drop. Let's watch it. Wait, her animated short dropped. Trying to figure out whether getting Rio C1 or Nicole C0 are more important. Get Rio C1. Also, Nicole isn't even here anymore. What do you mean get Nicole C0? You have to get her on a rerun. She's not gonna be for several patches. Wait, don't you already have? Oh right, it's not on the select here. Get Rio C1, man. Have you started pre-farming? I have not started pre-farming yet, but I need to. On my main account. Dropped 3 minutes ago. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. Let me do Momo Impact review real quick, and then we'll watch it. Air 59, C0, C1 R1, 51 to 26, not a bad ratio. 200 crit rolls, 7 attack rolls, 2 EM rolls. Main thing lacking here is just crit rate. If you're doing melt, which I see slowly, which this should be TTS and not Cycrags, by the way, but yeah, more crit rate is like the only thing. So is this it is, that's tragic. That's a mineral crit damage. Do you think Anytime will be Fire Crab Incest Naya? Oh, probably not. She'll probably be like everyone probably on the same par as her. I mean, there's no telling, but I don't think they're gonna release the character and then have like there might be someone who's slightly stronger, like Nefer is the Flins or something, or Zebaya is to Nefer. That's not like power creep. Power creep is like you taking what this character does and you made a character that's significantly better, like 50k DPS increase, which is not gonna happen. That's crazy. That'd be crazy if that happened. But yeah, Nicole gone for good next 4 or 5 months pretty much. But
What's it called? This is a pretty good weekend, just more crit is like the only thing you need. Maybe either on the goblet, get a goblet with lower crit damage, higher crit rates. Or maybe a circlet, but your circlet's really good. It's kind of hard to replace some of these pieces. Or actually, sands would be easier to replace since they're offset. It doesn't have any other stats besides crit, so. And some minerals on crit too, so maybe a better sands with higher crit rate. 14, 13, something like that. That can get your crit rate up pretty good. Device 220k, Caesar R1, well, Flint's is 170. I'm saying like, actually, Flint Caesar R1 is like 190k from what I've seen. Like on average, from people in like the Flint's main subreddit who actually have like good builds, they're around 190-ish k. Caesar R1. With everyone else Caesar R0. So like, but I was mostly saying like the gap between like Nefer and Zebai isn't that big. The gap between Nefer and Flynn's isn't that big. They're all within like a relative like similar range of each other to the point that like if you have a Lunar Show boss, you get any one of those DPSs, you'll be fine. You'll be perfectly fine. So you can compare unless you give them their best team, Ajax. Or not. One Caesar does 160k. What's easier than Nefer? Nefer's ass without 3 5s. You don't need 2 5s. No matter what, you assume best teams, by the way. Also, Flynn's also needs 3 5-stars, by the way. Literally every single Lunar character wants 3 5-stars. And then Zebai wants a C6 4-star, which kind of makes her a bit worse. But then again, she's also fine without Linnea. So, like, it's kind of the same situation no matter what. Like, Flynn's, you want Inafa, you want Columbina. Nefer, you want Loma, you want Columbina. Zebai, you want Elua, Linnea, and Columbina, but sometimes you get away without having Linnea. So, they really did. Actually, dude, Netflix just released a documentary or something, trying to like shit on his crimes and stuff. It's very dumb. Right after the biopic got released, called like The Verdict or something. I don't know, man. The whole thing. Anyway, though. Now, Kinkle, quick question. Why the hell was I running freeze to without Scoffier and running freeze in the first place? Why are you asking? I don't know why you'd be running that. I have zero clue. Why would I know? Opening tab. YouTube. Let you down, run around, desert you. Let me change the screen and pause the music. Change the screen. Not that. There we go. Okay. Let's watch this real quick. Oh, is this the morning Sandrone? Was that Sandrone herself? A little bit. Columbina singing. How long is this, by the way? 7 minutes.
What is it, Columbina? I said no singing around here.
Good morning, Sandrone.
Oh, that's kind of adorable.
I was worried you'd oversleep and miss the Harbinger meeting. So I came to check on you.
Ever heard of knocking?
Yes, but you seem to be having an unpleasant dream.
Was that after Senora died?
Oh, and I like your pajamas. You look quiet. Are
Also,
you
this should be
okay,
made into a skin.
Sandrone?
Bright as rain.
They're feeding the allegations? Of course they are.
Are you
Oh, different art
okay,
style.
Ellen?
Right as rain.
But the doctor looked so...
Also, this is Ordo music. Yeah, Ordo song.
How can I help?
Tell me, do you have a wish?
For you to get better.
Don't waste a precious wish on an old man like me. Come, take a look at this. Sandrone, meet my newest invention.
There's Polonia.
Polonia.
They need to bring him back so fucking bad, bro. Probably needs to talk about why he can't come back now in this short film.
The noses are an indispensable part.
Oh, it's oh wait, Senora's here.
Tsaritsa's grand design. Pantalone will oversee the financial arrangements. Should technical needs arise, seek out Sandrone. Sandrone.
Understood.
I was kind of hoping she would say utterly risible like she did in the Winter Lies Last Low. Shipping? Damn! You can't come back and score examines? I know. They can make up a lore reason for him to come back if they really wanted to. It's Hoyo, man. They control the lore.
Sandrone? You seem a bit off today.
It's nothing. I was just reminded of something.
Feel like talking about it?
Oh, was that her creator?
I'll pass.
How about some company?
I'm fine.
Perhaps just a cup of tea then.
And some treats to go with it?
And they're all like super friendly. This is like
What can I say?
kind
I
of
ran into
weird
these
to
two and
see.
got dragged along.
Stop treating my room like your personal party venue.
Yeah, it was Elaine, yeah. Oh, they all that. Oh, dang, wait.
What did the Korilievsky troupe perform this time?
The mountain sparrow.
Dude, I didn't know all
You
these
missed a
outfits,
good
bro.
one.
Count yourself
Thanks for
lucky.
attention. All of them with their
Having
pajamas is crazy.
private box seats is great until you're stuck sitting next to Dottore and Pantalone. I'd rather have bought my own.
I thought you quite liked it. You even cried.
No,
during
that's
the
literally
scene.
Senora.
I did not.
Well, when the principal soprano Vodyanitsa is on stage,
Oh, she got mentioned.
hard not to be moved.
I didn't cry.
Shame I missed it.
Okay, seeing
No, I was
Senora
glad
be
I could
like
make
not
it.
evil is weird. I'm gonna be real with you. It's
I'm
like
bound for Fontaine
jarring.
after this, and Rosaline's heading to Mondstadt and Inazuma.
For her.
This is the same woman that like kicked an Archon while he was down on the fucking ground.
You really think
I don't know,
can
man.
pull it off then?
What is this? This is a short
That's a
short
vision that I share.
animation for Sandrone.
That's enough for me. And you, Sandrone? Do you have a wish for the future?
A wish?
Not the pillow fight.
Columbina!
It's like too adorable for like Harbingers, man.
Hey, get back here!
Or like, you know, so war farming. It's like it's gonna cut to sad times. Don't do it. Oh no.
Come in. Arlecchino? What's wrong?
Rosaline has died.
Rosaline.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to predict that. Okay, wait. Oh shit. Oh dang.
That was not. Kinkle, listen.
Is it worth it? Paying the ultimate price
Spoilers. I've not watched this already.
just to fulfill someone else's wish?
Different art style
All
again.
amount to.
Oh, it's Elaine.
Snide remarks
Or
by a
Alan.
shallow
Is it
feeler.
Alan or Elaine? Elaine?
Utterly risible.
There it is. The line. She said it.
What do you wish for?
Nothing really.
You'll think of something someday.
God, the
Not
music is so
something for
good
me
here.
Or anyone else, but a wish entirely your own. And when that day comes, I will have.
You seem like to tell the story of how she
something
came up with Faggio or Faggio.
my final and most important gift.
Oh, that's her new design.
Your gift has been.
Is the skirt longer? I feel like the skirt looked longer there. That's it? So I'm assuming this is like prequel to like how she comes with Faggio, but maybe. Wait. Hold on. You see the back? They don't show the front of the skirt.
And most important.
Hate the skirt. No, Laura. Yeah, I know. I was hoping for some kind of backstory, just kind of like. No, they haven't shown the front skirt at all. They just show the back of it. It looks great from the back. Is that a pause? That's a pause. But like, man, I like her new design. I do. I like the color scheme. It looks like good, but then like, it just cut.
Your gift.
They took some scissors and cut the skirt off on the front. And it looks stupid as fuck. But yeah. Not that no Cry Archon's husband is the no sister. What now? Gift is a new core. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's how. That's what the gift is, and then that's how Faggio was created. Mojo Horses, next character teaser. Trailer left for the other things, probably, yeah. Like the teaser will probably be that. And the trailer will also probably talk about it in some way. Yeah. What are the comments there? Nearly 8 minutes for Sandrone. Yeah. It's Genshin, the shorter the skirt, the better. Honestly, I don't know, man. Oh, let me not autoplay this. It's good. It's not as good as, like, Arlecchino's. Arlecchino's was really good. And Arlecchino actually gave a whole ass backstory to the House of the Hearth, which was very cool. But I guess they're only show so much in this. Well, Apple, that's horrible artwork. Not long enough of a short. I mean, it's supposed to be a short animation. So what notes is Cryo Archon husband? Oh, notices. What are we talking about? Cryo Archon husband and Gnosis? What's happening? I'm confused. What are we on about? I'm never gonna run around with you. And hurt you. And the next person in queue, let's see. So she want to get her husband back using Gnosis. Whose husband? No, Mystic Alan is Cryo Archon's husband. Oh. I guess. That, I mean, that's not how that's gonna work, but was it under? Wait, Ajax, what are you talking? What's with the husband thing? Like, what's going on with that? I'm confused. What's the sender who made the Gnosis as her husband? Who? Shit. Third descender is the Serious's lover. Oh, I see. Okay. Maybe I just don't know the fucking lore. Maybe I need to get caught up. Watch some more videos. How do we know that? Is that within like a book or something? Oh wait, that's messed up. Hold on. Okay. Also, next person is Enons with updated Rio build. We'll take that in a second. Let's do this real quick. Yo. Grab that UID. That's smooth criminal. That is smooth criminal. Updated Rio. What's this? You sure that's the updated Rio build? Looks like I might be missing something. No, he is the Gnosis. His body was taken apart into 7 pieces. Just want someone to bring back. Just based at what they're talking about. It makes me think about it. Sarita was sweet once, but then turned cold, maybe because she sacrificed himself for Gnosis. Maybe? My 2 chats I cooked. No, I just read that. Where did I hold up? Surely. You gotta switch things. Make sure you switch it and then go to the login screen. The main menu screen. Don't close the game. Go to the main menu screen. It'll automatically update. Ooh, got a flower. God, MJ songs are so fucking good, man. Unbelievably good. Whoops. Mark Gordon have become animal Gnosis. I can 100% guess that Moika Gnosis his credit by his PP. What now? Oh, I'm getting pieces today. What the fuck? What's always best support? Seat Lolly, technically. If you're not doing, okay. So if you're doing Melt, it's Seat Lolly. If you're doing Vape, it's Mona. And if you're doing Overload, it's Duran, I guess. Or I guess Duran. Bennett. I mean, yeah, Bennett's in one of her best, 2 of her best teams. Vape and Melt. I have a feather and a flower and 2 cents attacks also good, but no pieces on Sandrone. I've got all these pieces here that are not going to be used on Sandrone because I'm not pulling on this account. Probably, maybe. I don't have fodder, do I? No, I don't. That much trouble. I'll just use 5 seconds on my thing. That did not work good. Nope. Never mind. Can I get a flower? Crit? Oh, ran out. No! Can I get to plus 15 real quick? Probably need to take one of these. Yeah. Okay, maybe. My current flower. I need curate. I think I need attack on my current flower. Am I beating this? If I get all curate, maybe. You gonna fix my Rio? Okay. Shark, what's good? Yeah, it could be better if I get all curate. Okay. Maybe. Not wrong button. Boop, boop. 54 to 70. Is that the right build? Yeah. What's the other 5? What song is this? Oh, Working Day. I never heard the full song. Crazy Flower. Pretty good feather. Good sense. Goblet is It's just the goblet. Goblet is okay. It's not bad, but it's okay. One of the best free to play early kingdom ever. Got your work cut out for you if that's the rule. Show your Rio stats. You want my which Rio stats do you want? Do you want the new set or do you want my March Osade? Because technically my March Osade pieces are on Ayaka for Rio, so I have another set, but it's like dog. So I mean, for the new set, I got like that's the flower, that's the feather, Sans is off piece, Goblet's that. Circlet is very bad. I need a better circlet. My craft one. 72 to 13. It's not bad. Effectively was like 80, 88. 88 to 13. $131, I think. Yeah. If you get a better goblet, you could be really high. You can be sub 100, you know. Like literally, it's just your goblet. Your goblet is your worst piece, I'm pretty sure. Guess you went Arlia by accident, did you now? It's a good con to get by accident, by the way. It's a really strong constellation for Arlecchino. But you shouldn't be getting stuff on accident. You should be purposeful with your pulls. Trending with Vark weapon, 60% from 4-piece, already 70% crit rate, so I'm gonna focus on the CD as I can. Me solo, what's good? Sorry, I'm late. You don't have that botch reveal. What the fuck? Level 90 that man? I'll level 90 him when I actually start fucking using him. I could do it right now if I wanted to, but that's a waste of resources. I ain't fucking doing that. You know who I did just 90 though? 90 Razor. Dude, Razor? Oh yeah. Can we talk about this? I need to talk about this. I had an epiphany when I was talking with on the podcast. We were talking about Razor, and it got brought up somehow between a Razor and Nouvelette, who's better? And the funny thing is, I'm like 90% sure Razor's a stronger DPS than Nouvelette right now, because Razor Razor with a Serpent Spine, okay? Serpent Spine, all C0 teammates, Durian, Chev, Bennett, is 120k. Okay, 120k DPS. Nouvelette, with his best current team, which I'm pretty sure is Wheelchair, is 115k. In Razor's team, he is 75% of the team's damage. In Nouvelette's team, he's like 30%. That's actually fucking hilarious. Oh, so by the way, my Razor currently is like 144k DPS. He's actually a strong he's stronger than my Ayaka. My Razor, with technically less cost because he is a 4-star, is actually stronger than my Ayaka by like 10k DPS. And Nuva's actually is really shit in DPS actual DPS teams, yeah. What about Chiori? What about Chiori? Dr. Jordan is like 140k right now? Yeah. That's about where she's at. I've seen as high as 160k for Sandrone. What do you mean your Razor is 144k? Oh, Sandrone is... Okay. Put that... you know what? I need to show y'all something. I haven't shown this on stream before. Y'all about to be flashbang, but this doesn't show my name or anything, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Does it? No. I can't like zoom this. I can. Okay, I'm zooming in a little bit. Okay. I don't know if y'all be able to read this. This will be very small on the screen. Here's the sheet listing all of my DPS. Technically Duran's at the top, and then Yoimiya is number 2, right? If I highlight it, you'll see Razor's right here. Oh wait, no, Razor isn't 140k. That's right. I'm thinking of Venti. Razor's 139k. Right, and that's like relative. Like Venti's 148. This is on my account, on my Yoimiya account. Risley, by the way, is all the way down here, 102k. By the way, Risley's really dog. Yeah. He doesn't melt me as DPS. Here's the funny thing. If I do any kind of actual like melt Rio team with Durin, because that would be the best way to do it, right? Because I have a C2 Durin. You know what happens? It's like I'm playing Lohen. Because, you know, it's 140k, mind you. I get 140k DPS, like 130 to 140k. So it's not bad. Razor is still fucking stronger, by the way. But, yeah, I get 140k. But the funny thing is, you know what contribution Risley is at? Can you guess? I want y'all to run some numbers in the chat. Where do you think Risley's contribution in that team is? Tell me. It's not very high. It's 23%, 35%. So official Bennett Chev. The team I'm talking about is Risley, Durin, Bennett, and C. Lolly. I tried Jalonen, but it was a similar issue. 0.67, surely. He's at 33%. And Durin is at 71%. Durin is doing all the damage. He's being carried. Like, just hardcore straight up carried. I admit he's not very good at freeze. My Riken with 30k when I switched him out. I think my previous melt team that I did try, when I did with like Zhang Ling, like forward melt Risley with Zhang Ling, was like way back. When the DPS dummy first came out, it was like barely like 60k. It was very bad. It was fucking horrible. I'm way better off doing freeze than I'm doing any other team. Unless I wheelchair him, then he's, yeah. What team for Razor? This is the team for Razor. I went through a few different iterations of teams for him. And funny enough for Razor, Bennett is extremely good. This is the team. Also, ignore this team. This is me like thinking of just ignore that. But this is not that actually. Hold on. No. Where's Bennett? This is the team. For my calcs, I can't test Nicole, but I'm pretty sure Bennett's even better than Nicole here. Reason being is that Razor, his damage split when you have Bennett in fusion is actually like about 55% electro damage, or maybe like 60% electro damage, 40% pyro damage, because his pyro normals are hitting very hard. So like, Bennett's actually really, really good here because he enables Razor to have a pyro infusion. I think if you end up getting cons on Nicole, you end up replacing Chevrus instead, and you keep Bennett on the team. That's what like a dolphin out Razor team is like. So, but keep in mind, my Razor isn't on the best weapon either. If I give Varkasig, he's 150k easy. I simulated Varkasig in the DPS dummy. He was 150, I think 152k. So like, Razor's actually a competent DPS now. Actually a competent DPS. Your freeze DPS is 24k if runs. Why is your DPS so fucking low? It's not too much pen with Chev and Durin. I mean, you get a lot of Red Shred, but Red Shred does have diminished. Fucking stutter, my god. It does have diminishing returns, yes, but like Durin also offers damage because Razor isn't like hyper carrying in this team. Although you can replace Nicole, you can replace Durin with Nicole and do hyper carry Razor. That is the thing you can do, and I think if you had to choose between C2 Durin and C2 Nicole, C2 Nicole is a bit better. But Durin is doing damage. Not only that, but you're getting this as well. You're getting Celestial Gift Set, which is very good. It's 40% damage bonus. So, what's your favorite mod? It was a Navia mod I used to have on that I don't actually have it on right now, but that was the mod I used to use that would change the burst animation for Navia. It was really cool. One of my favorite mods though is where's Nouvelette? Where's Nouvelette at? Nouvelette, where are you? I cannot find Nouvelette. I'm fucking blind. There he is. Autolet Navia Cinema mods, indeed. Red Escoffier, Ardelet, and then Navia Korea Captain. That one's called. No Escoffier, no Shinna. That makes sense. Shinna doesn't really do much. Shinna doesn't really do much, but yeah. Prone, flashbacks, bro. Pulling for Durin. Gosh, bro. I actually might level my prune on this account, by the way. I do have a C6 prune on this account that I could level. New Blood is better than Navia. From Ardelet. But you don't understand, dude. There are actually pretty much no mods. Very few mods that change animations, and basically because of how hard that's to do, how hard that is to do, and how limited mods are because they don't actually change game files. And that mod had 3 different burst animations that were randomized for Navia. It was very cool. It changed a lot of other things too. Changed her weapon. It gave her a parachute on the glider, which also had its own little animation. It changed her umbrella. Changed her glider. It changed so many things about her. But yeah. Senator comes out. Cheeto skin pretty much guaranteed. No, maybe, I don't know. There is definitely a Polonia one longer skirt and a Polonia Fageo skin is pretty much guaranteed at this point. Z with Skirk. ZZZ. Oh, your Z is level AR60 now, so I can actually find him quickly. Jeez. Wait, why haven't you done stitching yet? Oh, you haven't done theater. Never mind, it's theater. 0 R1 10 8. That's a lot of crit rate, not a lot of crit damage. Flower could be a little better. Danza's quite good if you have higher crit rate, which you have a lot of crit rate right now, actually. I'm assuming crit rate circlet. Yeah. Hey, theater is hard. It's not that hard. Unless your account's underinvested. Yeah. Have you seen the new Wua drip? Wua drip. Speaking of Wua, I got Lucilla on Wua. That's cool. Where he pulls in, got Lucilla. I kind of want to try to get her weapon, but I don't know if I'll keep going. Wait, what's the grip marketing for Wua? Didn't the patch just come out? Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Anyway, though. We gotta see this right now. Yeah, wait, drip it. A bunch of new characters. Wait, for like the next set of versions? Wait, someone sent it to me in DMs. I'll take a look at it. They're saving no time. They just released Cyberpunk? Yeah. Someone sent it to me in DMs. Like Rancis or someone. Oh, that was very fast. Whoa, wait, that's cool. Hold on. Whoa, Heeson looks so fucking cool. Jing Ran. Still no Genshu Lin. No Genshu Lin, but like, damn. We got a Kitsune character though? Oh fuck, I gotta get her. And a man, yeah, so I don't really care about most of these. I mean, they look alright. The Jing Ran guy looks kind of cool. But this Hissen, dude, she looks great. Oh my god. Hissen's face. I know.
Dude, there's a mod that I literally have on Hiyuki just to make her have fox ears like this, because she's like, I like that aesthetic of like a shrine maiden fox. I like that aesthetic. You do my Miko glitch. It depends on the animations, but she might be right for it. She might be right for it. Jin reminds me of Flint. Yeah, she's kind of right. She kind of does. New set of glitches. Ningguang for Sui Sui. Jin Ren could be Flint. Yeah. They all look very good, but Heesun, remember to pronounce that name. Oh my god. Clear Moonlight, Drapes, The Lonely Keep. She looks so fucking good. Is she the elements? I'm assuming she's fusion, but she looks really good. Holy. Well, I got new characters to pull for. They look a lot better than Lahore characters. The only Lahore character I actually looked like that when they showed the drip. The only one I actually liked the look of was Lucilla, who I just pulled. She looks very good. Everyone else is kind of mid. Besides Chisa, but Chisa wasn't released in Lahore technically. Even though she's a Lahore character. Anybody Spectro watch? Oh my goodness. I mean, Israel, I don't really care about the element. I just want... I'm a waifu collector in that game at this point, bro. I just collect characters. I mean, I have some complete teams. I've got like Phoebe, Zani. I've got Hiyuki, Lucilla now. But like beyond that, I kind of just collect characters. Who said mid? Wait, who said wait? Mid? Eonson isn't mid, bro. Builder right now. Who said Eonson was mid? Wait, did I say that? Wait, is something I said? Your ass is mid? Well, I'm confused. What? That's it. Because I said Lahore characters are kind of mid. Is that what you're talking about? I'm confused. Yeah. Mid cool? Dude, they don't even look that. They just. I don't know. They don't look that crazy to me. Mornier. I mean, Mornier looks pretty alright. Her legs are kind of cool. Lene is just a schoolgirl, I guess. Who else is released? I'm not all the characters, by the way. Like Hiyuki is great, but she wasn't in the drip marketing. I'm talking about that was released in the drip marketing. None of them interested me besides Lucilla. Lore Skipper? I'm talking about appearances, bro. I'm not talking about the actual like story or anything. One second, I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back again. Okay. Anyway, though, let me see who's next in queue. Might wrap up Q&A soon. What was that? So what's almost one? Yeah.
Yeah, Lohen worth pulling. If you have Nicole Duran and you like Lohen himself, Lohen is the type of character he's not like meta or anything. He's like decently strong if you have his premium team, like Nicole Duran, and then a flex slot. But like, if you really like him, pull him. If you're like wondering if you like need him or anything, no, you don't. But if you like him, you can pull him. Ideally, you get his premium team though, because he doesn't really have options outside of it, unfortunately. He kind of does, but not really. Like, if you really like him, I'm not going to discourage you from pulling him. I main Yoimiya. Like, literally the worst power DPS in the game. So, like, I'm not going to discourage you from pulling someone you like, but, like, just understand, not, like, crazy strong. Any tips for my Chori build? Are you next? I'm Percy's next. I'm gonna go here. Did you join QME solo? I can look at it there. It's Percy. Percy not AR60 yet? He is. Percy on? Oh, he's on. We doing freeze low end stab almost to find weapons, a stat stick. They carved. 588. I don't think a normal attack matters on Lohen at all. I think it's just shield burst, right? He has his own multiplier. I've been AR60. I don't. It's been a bit, bro. You've been like off and on in the game. I don't know. You could be like Z. No, you're not like Z, but I don't know. Man, at some point your count kind of was like Z. Okay, that's a very, very, very coat piece. Got to replace the feather for sure. Flower's good. Circlet's good. Goblet's very good. Holy. Onset 4-roll? Or 5-roll, I mean? Jesus. It did low roll a lot on the crit damage. Like, that's a lot of min rolls. But still, it's very good. So, yeah, feather. Do you not have a good flower? Harry Goblet, okay? That's a work in progress, yeah. Did I skip Shark? No, I didn't. Or did I? Wait, maybe I did. No? No, I didn't. Okay, never mind. No, yeah. All Lohen's powers in the C6, not gonna lie. His C6 isn't even that strong. If you're talking about what you've seen from DHC or Wales, here's the thing. Lohen's own cons aren't actually that strong, relatively. What is strong are Duran and Nicole cons. Those are very, very strong. They have strong C1 and C2s. Then their C6s are absolutely, like, busted. Nicole is the strongest support C6 in the game. Yeah, she's the strongest support C6 character in the game. And then Duran is also ridiculously strong at C6. And them combined is stupid. You get 70% def shred. You get a bunch of damage bonus, a bunch of rest shred, flat damage, all the fucking buffs. Alongside Duran doing ridiculous damage. So, yeah. He's Duran and Nicole Gilbert, yeah. I've been off lately. Yeah, but I know you're AR60 though. That's the thing. Also, you're always off and on Genshin. Have you read Lohen C6? No, but I haven't necessarily read what it does, but isn't it just extra hits? Oh, I can't look at it that way. But have you read Duran and Nicole C6, by the way? Like, those cons are actually fucking busted. Not the Master Stroke. Yeah, this gives him extra damage. Which is, like, cool, I guess. The C2 gives a yam, I know that. That's cool. Extra damage is cool, but Duran and Nicole buffs are actually fucking insane. They are carrying that team. 1% crit damage, that's cool. That's a lot of crit damage. For a character who already build well, like a lot of crit, crit damage has its own diminishing returns. And Lohen's the type of character, because he has a set that gives crit rate, a weapon that gives crit rate. That means you can afford to build a lot more crit damage already. It's probably averaging a ratio of like, I don't know, like 72-50 on a normal build, 72-40 or so. So an extra 175 crit damage is, wow, very, very good. Might not be as strong as the combination of buffs you get from Durin and Nicole from their C6s. Like, for some perspective, I saw a video from I Win to Lose, and he was showing C0R1 Lohen with C6 Durin and C6 Nicole. That team, right? C0 Lohen, okay? C0 Lohen, C6 Durin, C6 Nicole was already 1 million DPS. 1.2 million DPS from just C0 Lohen with 2 C6s. So, like, that's the strength of Nicole and Durin cons. They are carrying him. Understand that. But yeah. Our least 10% strongest Yoimiya. I have a top 0.1% Yoimiya. 0.1% Yoimiya. My Yoimiya is very good. I'm very proud of my Yoimiya. I have the... At one point, I was top 6, as low as top 50 in the world, but now I'm like top 400. As time has passed and my build has not changed for the last like 2 years. I have like a top 400 doing now. Not too bad. Speaking of Lohen, DHC doesn't calc though. DHC just does DPS testing. DHC isn't unrealistic. More so, it's just whale level stuff. It's just whale level stuff with proper combos and execution. That's DHC's DPS dummy numbers. I've never seen any of his builds. I have no idea how good his builds are. I mean, I would assume they're actually pretty solid, but... Go here. We'll change the screen. There we go. C6. Speaking of C6 Lohen at AR55. That's C6 R5. Holy. Good God. Holy shit. 9. This is crazy. Oh wait, yeah, you're the one talking about C6 Durin. Were you like, do you have Durin and Nicole, by the way? Please tell me you do. You have Durin and Nicole, right? You got Durin C6 is crazy though, but Durin will always be better because he has a ridiculous amount. It's both C6. Okay, so you understand. Wait, if you have both, wait, what is this? What are we doing? Why only 12? There's no way. You're struggling. You could have the shittiest team on bottom half. Cause your Lohen team is clearing within like probably like 20 seconds. Where's your 36 star? Wait, actually. Hey, wait. I do viewer clears very regularly, okay? Let me pitch this to you. I do viewer clears. I'd never like tried a full C6 team, especially like not during Nicole. Could I have a chance? Maybe I could help you clear. Listen, I gotta help you clear, maybe. Listen, it would be pretty cool to try out a C6 Lohen since I don't have Lohen himself. Bro just didn't get to doing it. Let him be. What region do you explore the most? I've explored almost everywhere. So like, I guess. Not cry. I don't know. I mean, everywhere is almost 100% on my world. So, or all of Sumeru is about to be 100% very soon. So, anyway, the build. I think your crit rate's kind of low. Yeah, you need crit rate. It's not really that low. You're at like what's it, 80, which isn't bad, but like you could still have a bit more crit rate than that. Typically, when I have this set on my DPS character, I try to go for at least 70 crit rate before buffs. That way, it's like 90 plus. Which it'd be like your feather or your goblet that can use more crit rate. Your circlet's using a lot of attack rolls, so either your feather or your goblet. Other than that, those are pretty decent Lohen. Besides the C6, obviously, but. Let's see, R5 that is indeed a C6 R5 Lohen, which is absolutely insane. Actually, kind of insane. I don't have C Lolly, but the problem is that I have full investment in one team and 412 is harder on both sides. But you can also just split. You have a C6 Lohen, so I'm pretty sure. I know you're only Air 55, but like, if you have a C6 Nicole and Dirt, you can literally do like Lohen Durin one side and then give your C6 Nicole to some other team. If you have like at least like, I don't know, you have a fucking Razor. Do Razor, okay. What's, yeah, do Lohen Durin bottom half, right? And then do Razor Nicole top half. I guarantee you, you'll clear. What's the best vape team for Arlie? Sucrose, Bennett, Mona. Not easy to execute, but it is her best team. If you want the easiest to execute team, it'd be Yalan. God damn, it had to be in somewhere in the stream, didn't it? It would be Yalan / Sing Cho. And then Bennett, Sucrose, or Jolenen or something. Problem with that team though is the fact that at that point Overload is just better. So the only vape team that's better than Overload is Mona, because Mona is very good. You get the Celestial gift set. So please, like, Mount, please. Vape with Mona is a viable thing. I've seen it. It's very strong. It's just hard to play. I wouldn't recommend playing it. It's about as screen just playing the same setup with Moika, because Mona doesn't apply a whole lot of hydro, and you have to infuse Sucrose Burst or try to infuse Sucrose Burst every other rotation, which is cringe already. So if you want a good reactionary routine for Harlequin, just play Melt. Post it all next patch and play Melt. Just do that. Thank me later. Ride, you don't want to ride in that team. Raiden does absolutely nothing there. Replace Raiden with a rest raider like Sucrose, or at the very least like Jolene or Kazuha, but Sucrose is better than both. It's a better team. They only have like 5 level 90s. Here's a below 40. Just level 70 if you can. Dog, I don't think you understand. Okay, real quick. Let me just demonstrate something real quick. I have a C6 Nicole myself. Let me demonstrate you how easily she carries a team. I will clear the 12-1 of Abyss in under a minute with C6 Nicole. With a character I don't have that well invested. Sucrose built to Miller. She's very good. But like literally just level a few characters to 70, maybe get a talent up to like 6 or so, and then go from there. Ignore my Alice. What's my Nicole? But yeah, like I have a C6 Nicole. Right? I can literally like do like a Battle Chiori or some shit. Really shit team and probably still fucking clear 12-1. Nicole is fucking stupid. Green? Fuck me, I didn't change anything. Whoops. There we go. Change screen? I got it. It's changed now. Wait, what was I doing? Hold on. I was doing Abyss? What the actual fuck is this team? What the fuck was I doing? Oh, wait, I gotta see the bottom half. What the fuck? Hold on real quick. Let me like speed through this really quickly. I see this in my nightmares. I have no idea what this team is. I do not remember this at all whatsoever. Can I nuke this? Turn up my hydro. There we go. What was my bottom half? Oh, I was doing Melt Skirk stuff. Right. Yeah, okay. This is a team and a half. This is certainly a team and a half. That does no fucking damage. This thing is anyway. When it's a live rerun? Yeah, she's rerunning next patch. I don't know what to do for melts. Just get Siloli. Run like Sucrose Bennett Siloli. That is a proper melting for Arlecchino. Yeah, but you can literally just do like where's my Razor at? Where is he? Like level. He's level 20, he's level 70. Where is he? Razor? Level 40. I could probably do this with my level 40 Razor. With Nicole on top of. Like, just do literally level your heroes up to 70. Do Razor Durin. I can even find Durin. Yeah. Razor, and then do like Lohen Nicole. Who's running? Wait, who's running? Sitlali, Raiden, Sandrone, Sitlali. Sandrone, Sitlali. And let's say Sandrone. This is like what? Sandrone, Colombina, Sitlali, Raiden. There we go. Yeah. 100% sure. It's literally been leaked. It's been leaked ages ago. It's not likely to change. It can change. If you want to be 100% sure, just wait to the live stream. They'll tell everything. There was one time we had leaks that Yula was getting a rerun back in like 2.6 or something. And then by the time we got to the live stream, it was actually ended up being Shinha instead of Yula. So it can be wrong. But like, it's not. That was like the one time it was wrong. Why is that run Chibi? It's a mod. It's a mod. Let's see row 4 Clutch over with just Nicole in first. Okay, I don't know if I can do it with just Nicole. But I can do this. Hold on. Wait, Razor, where the fuck did you go? I actually need to build my Razor on this account. I have his like premium everything. I could probably get him to like 300k DPS with the C6 Nicole. Here, if I did something like this, like let's do it without Durin Nicole. Let's just do Durin or without Durin Razor. Let's just do Durin Razor Nicole. If I can find my Nicole, where is she? There she is. And then we'll do Cheverus and then Bennett. Real quick. Level 40 Razor. There's one time I cleared Abyss with a level 40 fucking Ayaka, bro. It's not that. It's really not that fucking hard. Especially when you have constellations. She's built right now. Where is Razor? I have to build a Razor. Razor, where are you? I never do my Rich's homework. Wait, I can't. I have to bring Durin because I haven't done my Rich's homework yet. Fuck. For Razor, he won't have his buffs. Okay, Razor's a really bad example because he doesn't have his buffs at all. So he's like, this is just normal ass Razor. This actually won't work. This is normal ass Razor, like the shitty physical DPS Razor that we were stuck with. So that's not gonna work. Level 70 him? I don't have fucking resources for that. You think I have resources to level 70 this guy? Wait, actually wait, why do I have resources to level 70 him? Wait, what the fuck? I have resources! Wait! Wait, 6? Wait, that's... Yeah, I literally have enough to 70 him. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, why do I actually have it? Why do I have the mats? I have to go get his wolf hooks. That's the only thing I have to do. I should do that by next stream. I can actually play Razor. Because I have a sick weapon. I have Barker Sick. I don't know why I have these materials. At some point, I must have been trying to build Razor, then forgot about it. Oh yeah, this is Capitano's weapon. Because I have Capitano Barker on right now. App? Wait, who else was I trying to build? It had to be Razor, right? There's no other Electro I'd be building. Sothos. No, it couldn't be Sothos. I was trying to build fucking Razor. Not fucking Beto. Scoop! Scoop, were you aware that Yamiko is getting a buff to her constellations and to her herself in the upcoming patches, and she's actually going to be very, very good? Like, one could argue she's actually better than Fischl now. He is aware. He knows? Oh. It was the day after buff dropped? Oh, okay. To the point that I'm pretty sure I selected C1 Yamiko to get on the selector. Wait, I'm gonna do this with Durin here. Let's see what happens. Can I do it with Durin? And then just with the set won't work because he's on a Hex Ray. I literally can't even run the Hex set on Razor because he's on Hex Ray technically. That's not gonna fucking work. You know what? As an example, I'm gonna put fucking Aurora on here. I probably get so fucking clear. Could I? Could be funny. Anyway. What's the best artifacts ever? Sucrose is VV, and it's always VV no matter what. It's VV. You don't need a video. Here's how you build Sucrose. You get her a triple EM VV set. So EM Sands, EM Goblet, EM Circlet. Do not level her talents. They do not matter whatsoever. Keep them level 1. Do not level Sucrose talents at all. You level her to 80. She doesn't even need to be 90 because she's not swirling. You just level her to 80. Call it a day. She's done. One of the easiest characters to build. Doesn't need talents. Doesn't need to be ascended to 80 or descended to 90. Just keep her level 80 out of 80. Triple 1 talents. And then give her EM on VV. Fearless and Venerer. That's all you do. Sucrose wants talents. Give her crit too. DPS Sucrose is actually a thing, by the way. Like Farazan during Nicole on Sucrose would actually be pretty fucking crazy. That would actually do damage. I should build DPS Sucrose. I should do that. Sacrifice DDS. I'm just going to attack VV pieces. This is the final one Prune needs. Yeah. You added wings to your account and made for flying on her ults, flying characters not to fly. Yeah. Nicole has her wings, even though this is Alice, but that's besides the point. Her ult looks so pretty. What's the weapon for Sucrose then about Arlie? Typically you'll run TTDS on Seat Lolly there, so you're just running sacrificial fragments on Sucrose. You don't run TTS because Sucrose is not the last in the rotation. It's Seat Lolly. Unless you have the only time you run TTS on Sucrose is if you have Seat Lolly Sig. Then I need to go demonstrate Mount Arlecchino and go back to my account. Anyway, though, is there anyone left in queue or are we just yapping? Okay, so Lolly TTS, Sucrose, Sacrags, yes. There's someone in queue. Papaya Weez, which is sitting here waiting. So guys, I'm about to show you. Arlie Mount is like an annoying team to play on the fucking DPS dummy because half the time it doesn't fucking work properly. But in practice, actually, no, let's not do it on DPS dummy. Let's do it in Abyss. Oh yeah, fucking Abyss reset soon. What's the next Abyss? I forgot about that. What are we getting next Abyss? I have no idea what next Abyss is. Oh my god, I completely forgot. Is it even good for Mount Arlecchino? I guess it kinda can be. Yeah, I'll have to check this real quick. I mean, this will work for Mount Arlie. The same way it works for Mocha. I'll just do like something like that. I'm not doing the full thing, so I'll just do this bottom half. I shouldn't need to change anything. They should be on their build. But yeah, for the build, Sucrose on Viridescent. Black Frag. She has 900 EM. Oh, is Papia here? Papia's not here. Yeah. Dendro Cryo shit. Shumak up C1 and everyone C0. You're literally the exact same investment overall as me. You'll do like very similar damage to me, Z. So it's not gonna be a difference. I do have a C2 to Ollie, but it's not necessarily like I just do like an extra 100k on normals. That's basically the difference. Now you're stronger, am I? Is C2 to Ollie stronger than C1 Arlecchino? Actually, I'm not surprised. I don't know why I'm surprised by that. I shouldn't be surprised. Yeah, so Ollie's on scroll. Also triple EM, but that doesn't matter, or EM actually. Doesn't matter nearly as much because you just want as much ER as possible. I have 190 here. And then my Bennett is at 312 ER. Scarred Blade, Noblesse. And then my Arlecchino build, Harmonic. Jade Spirit, just This is Jade Spear, by the way. And then R3 Jade Spear, and then 84 to 03 ratio. Isn't modding get you banned situation? Surely. Rotation is you do Arlecchino into Bennett. You do not skill on Bennett. The gross E, normal attack. That. This. Need to get the gauge off. This is actually horrible for this. You can't see the fucking damage. This is a horrible team for this. Pacific Chamber. There we go. There we go. Finally got the power off. Then we can now do a proper rotation here. Bennett, Sucrose. There we go. And then now. How'd I get power on him? But you saw how much I was doing a lot of fucking damage there, actually. Don't know how I got power on him. He'd have been fucking dead if. Hold on, he's dead here. Yeah. Okay. I'm sharing your stream. Show Ratatouille. Ratatouille. What team it is? I mean, I'm doing 400k because I have a really strong Arlecchino and I have what's it called? Doesn't it give power on damage bonus? Yeah, this teamer gives power damage bonus. I have a secret to Ollie as well. Yeah. Top bottom gets 75%. Is it skill? Oh, that's for next side. Is that what you mean? But someone wants to see Rat 2 apparently, so I'll show it real quick, I guess. Hold on, I gotta put the mod on. You want like a server scoop or something? Let's go for air. Refresh mods. Where's this Scuffier at? There she is. There's the rat. Rat is Scuffier. I'm in a different Discord at the moment. Yes, he is. I do really do 120k with mount. My normal build, that team I have nuke for 400k NA. The most I've gotten on NA in like a non-buff, like just normal run, I think was 600k. It's the most I've gotten, but I don't usually. Oh, that was an Abyss where it was buffed, I believe. On average, I get like 500k, 300 to 500k, depending on whether my buffs are. It's really if TTS is off cooldown or not, but yeah. Bro looks better. Thank me. Even though Sandrone, I'm pretty sure Yai will still be very good in Silicon. Oh yeah, Yai is extremely good. Yai is best in slot for every current Silicon DPS, which is just Rio, Sandrone, and Sino. I don't know if that will change because Yai herself is actually just straight up good. Yeah, I am a go Avacil artifact holder. Should I level? You can just 80 her. I would like ascend her. And then leave her like 80 out of 90. I 81 my characters when I do this just so I know they're ascended. But I just leave her like this. Because she doesn't really need to be 90 for any reason. Unless you like really like her or something. Yeah. He doesn't have a shield, but it does scale with attack, so like... No, it actually scales with EM. I'm fucking stupid. So yeah, level 9 her has like 0 benefit. It's very expensive too. Yo, Unicorn's in it. Unicorn, you still here? I kept you waiting a whole bunch of them been yapping for so long. Also, I need to fucking stretch. Give me 1 sec. Okay, I'm stretching right now, so I turn my webcam off. I need to update that map. That mess has not been updated for a while. How do you build your Chiori? I have to go to my main account. My main account, I run her 2-piece because I don't have a husk. I run her 2-piece attack, 2-piece defense. No, 2-piece golden troop, 2-piece defense. Well, basically 2-piece husk, 2-piece golden troop. And then she's like defense crit usually, because most of the teams that I run my Chori on have it give her a shit ton of damage on us. So defense goblet is usually better for me than what's it called? Geo goblet. A keyword, I changed my circlet. Oh, keywords here? We're looking at what's it called? The Nephrim baby? A keyword here. What's the keyword? Yes, you're Nephrim? Okay. Did you change your circlet? I mean, this is the same. Last we talked, I was talking about getting your crit rate up. Not never. Oh, never mind. Where's your cam? I'm stretching it now. If I turn it off, because you wouldn't be able to see anything anyway. So I just turned it off. Chi. Oh. Chi doesn't do damage. She's a support, right? With the oh wait, this is probably just Androne pre. I'm fucking stupid. This is Androne pre-build. Also, that's a crazy goblet or sand. Yeah, no goblet. Yes. Okay. I don't know what Sandrone's weapon gives. I'm assuming it gives crit rate, right? Or probably shouldn't do crit rate. Let's give crit rate. Ready to press Windows print screen, so put on a claymore. Yeah, it would be more ideal to put it on a claymore instead of just Chi. The pieces themselves are pretty good. It's just that like I can't judge if it's like good for like ratio wise if it's good for Sandrone. Because I don't know how much crit show tokens they have. I want you to barely see it. It's only like with the buff from the set, it'd be 56 crit rate. So to be ideal, you need a 44 crit rate weapon at that point, which I'm pretty sure Sandrone's weapon is not 44 crit rate. So that gives CSN 24. Oh, CSN's the crit rate. That gives, so she gets 32. So then that puts you at like 72. Not too bad. It's 8240% runner. 201. Is it 8240? Isn't it just? Oh, I'm doing my fucking math wrong. I'm acting like it's 8. So yeah, it's 40. Yeah, 8240. Never mind. Yeah, that's good then. It's pretty good then. Plus redeeming cryo res. Yep. Does cryo res have good uptime? They might just buff cryo res to where it works with Stellar Conduct. I feel like they'll do that because I feel like it will have really bad uptime and with typical Stellar Conduct. Because does it apply cryo? Otherwise, you'd have a lot of electro wouldn't you? Maybe I'm misunderstanding how Stellar Conduct works. Hey, you want to hear a sound joke? Sure, go for it. You give me 1 sec. How does the tree use internet? Do I need more crit rate? No, you're fine. You're at 80 crit rate. If you're planning on getting her sig, you don't need more crit rate. So let me change the screen back. If you're planning on getting, wow, it's not showing me now. There we go. If you're planning on getting her signature weapon, you don't need more crit rate. They just log in, surely. Why are Sumerians favorite thing to eat? Or what are Sumerians favorite thing to eat after dinner? What website is this? Someone check how good my characters are. This is Enka.network. If you want to see where your characters rank at, you can see it on Akasha.cv. This ranks characters based purely off your artifacts, and then puts them into different categories depending on like how much ER you have and what weapon you're using, or if you have like a similar main set to the weapon that they have categories of. And they're preset teams too. Yeah. I should mention this stuff is very arbitrary, by the way. Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter much at all. Because it's extremely relative. Like, how well your character performs is relative to what team you're using and how you play that character. So, example being, there are some setups where running a non-damage bonus goblet can be advantageous because you're in a team with a lot of damage bonus. But Akasha might not have that, and so you'll be able to rank lower, even though it's not actually worse. Or it could be a situation where, like, I don't know, you're running Martose Noel because Farina, but for some reason there's no Farina leaderboard for Noel on Akasha, so it doesn't rank well. Stuff like that. But yeah. What characters do you know? What do you mean? You look fresh after shaving? It's actually a week after I shaved a week ago. So I actually do have a little bit of like peach fuzz growing back. I don't know if I can even tell with the camera. You probably can't tell with the camera, but. Not own? Wait, what do you mean? Like, what characters on this account? I don't have. There's a lot of characters I'm missing. I'm missing a lot of characters on this account. Because I only pull for characters I like. And I get cons on the characters I like, so. No beating about all this time. I think it might come soon, maybe. They did recently update some other leaderboards, I think. They added a Z-By leaderboard and a Leia leaderboard, so they might get a Coleman leaderboard soon, maybe. Go by, it's too loud. Is it? Let me turn down a bit. It can't be that loud. How much EM in the artist still I need? You don't really need that much EM. You do want to just run as much EM as you can while having it. ER is far more important on her. So get to like 200 to 220 ER on her first, and then however much ER you have after that, or however much EM you have after that is what you work with. Like my Seat Lolly, for example, I typically run on 190. I'm fine with this much. In this team, this is kind of fine if you're running the scroll set, which gives energy back. I have EM here, and then ER on the Sims. And then I prioritize ER subsets on the flower and feather. ER matters most in Seat Lolly. Syndrome got teaser recently? Yeah, I know. We watched it earlier. It was pretty good. I was talking about how it was kind of jarring that seeing all the Harbingers have a tea party together was kind of jarring. Because they're like supposedly supposed to be like a somewhat bad faction, but they're all just like so cordial. This isn't fine, low ER dog. It works for me. I don't. Every time I've cleared Abyss with Arlecchino, I don't run into ER problems usually. Usually this is perfectly fine for me. But like in my experience with like Moeka and also like things like Stygian, 220 is usually necessary. So that's why I'm recommending 200 plus. Don't go as low as this. It just works for what I have going on with my builds and my teams. I would prefer more ER than this, to be honest, but I haven't farmed more. So. Bro, I'm so mad I crashed with 3 flowers for Klee, and one of them rolled good. Like, one of them rolled good, but it rolled mostly crit rate and need CD. Oh. That's unfortunate. Although, crafting a flower is kind of... It feels like a waste. To me, anyway. Basically, Genshin players don't read. True! The only times I have someone ask me, where can I find the mod? Who made this mod? Even though on the video itself, there's a little thing that shows the mod name and the creator of the mod in the video itself. It's right there front and center. People don't read that. And they just ask, and they go straight to the comments and ask where to find the mod at. And then also people don't read. Genshin players don't read. Kanich Dojo, are you here? I'm gonna read. You read books, nerd? Just kidding. What's that? But we never see it. What do you mean? Let's make a flower feature on Risley. He needs some more crit damage, but it rolled crit rate. I'll be all crafting flowers, bro. I feel like it's never worth doing. I genuinely feel like it's never worth doing. Well, the main talents for Siloi, just the skill. That's all that matters. Siloi's buff comes from, but she isn't really. Yeah, no, it comes from her skill, but it's not like from this. It's from a passive talent. Not really a buff. It's a debuff, but semantics. What this does do is this gives a shield. And if you want your shield to be strong, you do level this. Like mine's level 9. I level the burst some, but this all the burst does is do damage. Well, I mean, it does more than just do damage, but for the talent upgrade, it's just a damage upgrade, which you don't really care about because Sully doesn't do that much damage. Don't be fooled by this big motion value number. She doesn't really do that much damage without constellations or anything. So, how do I send my UID? Just do exclamation mark join with a UID. Is this has this guy been asking a whole bunch? Oh, so is Kenny's dojo here? I don't see them talking. Best con for constellation? C2. Or C2 is very good. Which is why I have it. Powerhouse constellation for any kind of melt team. Pretty decent for freeze teams. Like kinda. Well, it's alright for free teams actually, because it's just the C1 really, it doesn't really do much. But I guess like if you have a Hydra DPS and it's a free team, you'll get extra Hydra Res Shred, but that's all it really does. For melt teams though, you get 250 EM, extra Hydra Res Shred, and flat damage. All lots of good stuff. You wailing hard? Okay, I did actually wail for this one, but like I didn't really. So what happened with this, by the way, the Lolly incident, we'll call it. I got C1, I got C0 and C1 within like, I think it was like 70 pulls. And then I tried it for C2. I did almost 30k primo save. I tried it for C2, lost to 50-50. And because I was very busy with a lot of different things, I knew I wouldn't be able to grind, so I wailed for C2. The only time I ever wailed on this account myself was this with this C2. Everything else I got pretty much free to play or just with a welcome. So this is all free to play. Durin was just like, I think, did I have a welcome? I don't know if I had a welcome for this. I grinded this out. This coffee I grind. Actually, I was lucky with that. Right. He wailed off stream and says free to play. I did not wail off stream. Should give me a welcome. I'm not giving you a welcome. Technically, for the UA Mia, I did get wail. I did like have someone wail to help me, but it wasn't. I didn't ask for it, nor was it like. It wasn't me. It was a guy who just donated randomly. I'm like grinding. I lost my 50-50 3 times going for Yomiya cons. Right? And I'm just grinding Primo Gems trying to get something before the banner ended. And then bro gave me a 100 pack. No, I think 2 100 packs, I think. No. Gave me like 4 welcomes and 100 pack. And I tried to go for constellations. I got to C5 by that. The UME incident. Still lost every 50-50 though. Then C6 I got MRS Chronicle banner. Anyway though. Kanish was never here, so let me do it next again. Totally did. But they joined queue? Nice, finally. Also, I'm gonna go and close queue because I'm gonna be ending soon. I remember for me giving welcome to Dage. Yeah, you do that. I don't give welcomes really. If I give a welcome randomly to someone, then everyone else is gonna be coming to me. Hey, can I get a welcome? Can I get a welcome? You gave that guy a free welcome. Why can't you give me a free welcome? Why do I have to win a giveaway for welcome when they can just get one for free or without like doing anything? Like I'm like, nah, I can't do that. I have to set a precedent. Where's the next giveaway? I said I would do one soon. Do the closed message. Just say they're my friend and you're not. Even then. go. I should do a giveaway for 70k, but I did say I would do one soon. Maybe next week I'll do one. I'll do a giveaway for 70k. Do one for 7.8. You hitting it tonight? Yeah, I am 3 away. If you're new here, subscribe. Give me to 70.8k. I'm very, very, very close. Literally 3 away. 3 subs away. I gave him one because he worked well on the Discord server. Now, nowhere. See, there's reasons for that. Yeah, let me see who's next. Have a crazy other bill. Check it out, man. Are you in queue? Is it not updating? Arlie and Kazuha, you say. You say you have a crazy Arlecchino. Let's see. Whoops, wait a minute. That's not the right sheet. Wait a minute. Look at the wrong thing. Hold on. There you go. C6 Arlecchino, C4 Arlecchino, 94 219. Holy fuck. 30 crit rolls. How many side rolls though? Only 1 attack roll. Unfort. 30 crit rolls is crazy though. That's a lot of crit rolls. That's an insane amount of crit rolls. Triple crown, of course. C4. Where's the C6 though? What happened? I'm to the C6. Brick to R ratio. Oh, you can nearly get a 600k nuke. The most I've nuked like it was 1 million. I'm not talking about. I did do 1 million on her once on my Yomiya account, but that was against the downed boss. That was a long time ago. That was right after I got C2 Sit Lolly. But that's like crit fish stuff. It's not real. Yeah, but you get that C6, dog. Next time she comes around, save up, get her C6. Also, my 50/50s like 87, 88. Jeez, that's unfortunate. Your build's really good though. A lot of crit rolls, some EM rolls. I do feel you potentially could if you're doing. I'm assuming you have to be doing melt. You have a Sit Lolly, right? Like, don't tell me you don't have a Sit Lolly. 43 306. Jeez, crit fish. Please tell me you have a Sit Lolly though. I would really like your C2 plus. I don't. Okay, what you need to do next patch? Get a Sit Lolly, please. The C2 Arlecchino with Sit Lolly 1 is very fun. It's very fun to nuke with the C2, but also it's very strong, right? So just get a Sit Lolly, and then save up for Arlecchino constellations. I'm gonna get her Caesar R1. Go for it. I'm gonna be real. She doesn't necessarily need the R1. Her statistic weapon's only a little bit. Here, proposal. If you're willing to go for vertical and you have the outlet to go like deep, I don't know how many premium gems you have, or if you're willing to whale, I don't know what you're doing. But if you can go deep, pause. Yeah. If you can go hard on her, wow, I'm saying really bad words for this. If you have a lot of premium gems to spend on the banner, put it that way. Get C2 Sit Lolly over getting her weapon. No, Varka's also good. Is he C6? No, C0. C0 R1. 78, 226, so 98, 226. Very good, Varka. How many attack rolls? You don't have any attack rolls. Varka's pretty solid, but like, some attack rolls would be nice. Also, level 7 burst is kind of base considering you never touch the burst. I would argue Varka's normals have more worth than his burst. His normal attack talent has more worth than his burst talent. Crazy this, I mean, neither of them really have worth. They don't do either, but like, you might waft a few normals on Varka for some fucking reason. You're never going to touch the burst. Previous and Varka is just like, definitely a better Sans here. That Sans is kind of tragic. Circled is lacking a bit too because they could have attack percent. That was top 1%. But it's Kazuha though. You just need a bunch of EM and ER for top 1%, right? Oh, you just have a lot of EM. No ER. But like, it's Kazuha, bro. You double crown Kazuha. I haven't said this in a really long time because I haven't come across a Kazuha review in a really long time. But
If you didn't know, if you ever win a DPS or Kazuha, the plunge hit for, you know when Kazuha jumps up, the jump when you hold the skill, that is his skill talent. The plunge is his normal attack talent. If you're doing DPS Kazuha, most of your damage is on the plunge, so you would actually level your normal attack talent. So, is this free to play, by the way? I don't know. I can attest to a similar thing. Kind of. Free to play plus. Wait a minute. There. Boop. Enough with that. But, yeah. No, I get it. That's what I'm saying. It makes it even more impactful. You gotta get C6 Arlecchino. So you can be like me and brag. Hey, I got C6 Arlecchino. C6 R1 Arlecchino free to play. You gotta get it, bro. Bro, have no C6, why DPS Kazuha? You can still do it. What's it called? I've made videos in the past. I don't know how viable it is now. It could clear abyss back then, but you can do aggravate DPS Kazuha. Basically, you do Thundering Fury, and then do a weapon, just any kind of DPS weapon. And by doing Thundering Fury, you can get multiple plunges in a rotation. Because you do like aggravate DPS Kazuha, you be aggravating, that counts as an electro reaction. You get skill reset, and you get multiple skills off. And it goes like chain reaction of skills and Kazuha. It's very fun. Kind of plays almost like Sino, where you do like normal attacks into skill. What's it called? That's the only way to DPS Kazuha at C0. I don't think it's very viable nowadays, but it could work. It's running soon. I am indeed ending soon. Oh God, no! As a free to play? What have you done? No, no. Why did you pull? No, that's a waste of primos. Not the Farina Web, not the Splendor. I cry. Word of advice: this weapon is kind of trash. Fav is better. You should probably put Fav on your Farina. Or at the very least, if you're gonna run this weapon, I know you have a very good HP. What a gun you just sent me. They have a very good HP Sands, but ER Sands, please. 10 pity? Okay, that's nice. Okay, 10 pity, it's not as bad. It wasn't a whole bunch of premiums you wasted. But still, if you're gonna run this weapon, you need a bunch of more ER than this. I know you didn't ask for a Farina review, but like, I'm actually surprised you didn't. Your Farina's actually pretty decent. Aside from the ER, like if this was a C4 Farina, it wouldn't be too bad, but it's not a C4 Farina, unfortunately. Either Fav or run ER Sands for this. Before I wrap this up, though, I do want to see where your Arlecchino ranks. Curious if you could do an all crit Arlecchino still rank high. Oh yeah, top 1%. All crit, no attack, no EM, still ranks high. Well, for it's a little lower for Melt, but that's not too bad. Dempity, you could have had Scylla next batch, surely. My voice is actually getting raspy for yapping so much, holy. What happens when you don't stream for like 10 days? Unfortunately, though, Mr. Perfect, I'm ending stream soon. So I have to come back next time for the review, yeah. That feather ruined the ranking. That feather definitely is like holding you back. That's just so true though. Wait, actually you have so many crit rolls that I'm surprised you have a feather like that. This is very surprising. A better feather and you rank much higher. Like a feather with like 4 rolls in the crit and then an attack percent roll would be extremely good. You should have streamed earlier so they wanted to stay up late. I mean, I've been streaming for 3 hours. I feel like that's not that's a normal stream amount length for me anyway. I'm not tired, by the way. My roommate is the one that's tired and they want to sleep. So I'm like, I should probably let them sleep. That's the reason why I'm ending, by the way. I would keep going if I wanted to. I'm not tired right now. So. But I guess that would still be in the situation of if you streamed early, sure, yeah, whatever. I got you.
Anyway, though. Next person is Kai-kun. Kai-kun with 6-7 UID. Risley, Nuvalet, Durin, and Loma. Kai-kun is here, right? Is Kai-kun here? Ah, but didn't you join the queue? Did you see you fight again? Oh no, it's not. I mean, I've been staying up till like 2 in the morning. But like, that's what I've been streaming to anyway. Streaming until 2 in the morning kind of messed it up in the first place. So I'm sure I'm going to bed at like 2, waking up at like 7, which actually is kind of shit. But it's like, because I'm waking up in the morning, I'm not that tired. I'm only getting 5 hours. It's fine. I'll work it out. Trust. 17 months in early domain to get those pieces. I believe you, dude. I spent like a similar amount of time for my Uemiya. It takes time to get a boob. I believe you. Years of farming. Also, Kai-kun does not seem to be here. I think whenever I get time, that's so real. Well, I thought Kai-kun was here. Weren't they here? Didn't they talk earlier? No. Oh, they're here. Okay, never mind. Okay. Kind of like my sleep schedule because I sleep for like 5-6 hours. Yeah, I should ideally sleep for 6-7 hours. 6-7. Listen, that wasn't intentional. 6-7. But I typically would like to sleep for 6 to 7 hours. That's my sweet spot. I'm not getting that quite yet, and my body's getting used to that. I've noticed. Not R4 with them crying. Hey man, some people are just unlucky. What AR are we? Only AR-58, man. Give him come slack. Really good circlet. Actually, correct second on Trust is questionable. I question if that's. You've got a decent crit rate. Yeah, you're gonna be overcapped. Yeah. You could reduce the crit a bit. Actually, not that overcapped. You could reduce that. You don't have to change your circlet. Maybe a goblet with higher crit damage. Use in size, run weapon. I don't think that's a wise idea. Because if I lose 50-50, I don't think that's a wise idea. That weapon banner is going to be... If it's a Lolly Raiden, that's going to be a really tragic weapon banner, man. Raiden's weapon is like decent for certain characters, like Yansan, Zhengling, if anyone still uses Zhengling in the current day and age. Maybe a Escoffier in some scenarios. But like at the same time, like man, yeah. But yeah. If you get like more crit damage here, that could fix your overcrit issue. Talents are fine. Could level the skill a bit more. Yeah, just reduce the crit rate by 5 and you're solid. And we said Nouvellette. Bit of a lower grade here. Tome 10-5-6, fine talents. Okay, I'm going to bed. Good night. See ya, Diva or Tyler. I was only over Sally Sig, but I don't want to get another overlining. I don't really think Sally Sig is really that worth. But there's many better vertical paths you can go before getting Sally Sig. Because it's only a small bit better than TTDS. It does allow for more flexible rotations, which is cool. But like, there's also like LIC2, which is just way stronger. So like, night bro, it's 1 a.m. It is indeed almost 2 a.m. But listen, man, have a great stream. I'm also ending soon. Okay. See ya, man. Appreciate you. All right, see ya, bruh. Artifacts are pretty solid. I'm trying to see where we can get more crit rate. Maybe the 5. You have a lot of HP, which is actually really good. HP on almost every piece that can have it. Ratio isn't bad. Just more a little bit more crit rate would be cool, but pretty solid no way. ER and you have Tome. ER is fine. What else was I looking at? It was Dern and Loma. Loma should be very simple. Let's do Dern first. I'm going John. I mean, voice crack. It works, but like there are better options. Lion's War. Do you have a Lion's War lying around? Lion's War is a great weapon for Duran, assuming you're in teams that can work, which is the majority of Duran teams, because almost all of them will have a lot of power applied to the enemy. Like Overload has 100% uptime. Like a Venti team, it has decent uptime. Why HOD Duran? I mean, I guess today at my day. Wait, what happened to Ganyu? Oh, Aura. -2 points. Wolfang, yeah, Wolfang's also another good option, but Underdon's kind of. It can work if you maintain the HP, but at the same, like you have low base attack. Duran won't like a lot of attack. Also, level of silence more. His skill matters quite a bit. Force energy regen. Ideally, you crown the skill. Low key, if you're doing like mostly support Duran, I could argue you crown the skill over crowning the burst. Simply because it just gives him more energy and that can be more impactful than his personal damage. You're on Noblesse. Noblesse is a fine set. Actually, if you don't have Nicole, which I'm not sure if you do, then you would just run him on the Celestial Gift set. That is a flower. Ooh, Rachel's really good. Damn, that's a crazy flower. Holy. Circlet's pretty good. That's a really insane flower. Holy shit. Stance is good, yeah. This is a good Duran. How much you are? 115, that's kind of low. For where your talent is at, talent level was at, that ER is quite low. Can go. Dude, you gotta understand, it's a 5 roller with attack percent. Like that's really good. Like it's a really good flower. Double attack and it's a 5 roll. Like it is just really good. But what's it called? Main thing is just ER for this Duran. The rest of the build's fine. And then you may want a Celestial Gift depending on the team. For place I can only get so many good things. I mean, Lion's Roar is a 4-star weapon. You might at least have it like R2 or R3. Where are you? Or 58, you might not have it. I don't know. Depends on how much you wish on weapon banners, but. See a bunch of people like that? I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know. I was just kind of shocked. That you have Fetching Desire? Oh, yeah, I mean, it's a mod. It's Harmdur Dawn. But I have a mod that makes it look Fetching Desire, because Fetching Desire is cool. Then lastly was Loma. Loma should be simple. Black Marrow. I'm gonna assume you missed out on Aetherlight Spinderloot, the event weapon. That was on the. Maybe you got Loma on rerun potentially. Definitely need to crown. Wait, do you have a Nefer? Oh, maybe fusing with Bina even then. Wait, talents are kind of low on everyone. Before you even worry about artifact, you need to get these talents up, dog. At least get if you're not gonna crown some of these talents, get them to 9 at the very least. Missing out on Momo's sake, surely. Nope. Bina though, yeah. And Bina's a fine DPS with Loma. But you do need to level your talents more for like everyone. Jeez. Also, the burst doesn't matter on Varka. Don't level it. You don't burst at all on Varka. The Loma's super simple to build. Silken Moon is fine. Typically, you give that to someone else, and you're lacking ER. Oh, you're running an ER Sands for that same reason. How much radio? 184. It's kind of low unless you're running triple Dendro. Even then, that's kind of low for triple Dendro. Nice talents on Loma 6-7, surely. Check faster, bro, please. Hey, I'm being thorough. Listen. Just be patient. I'll get to you. You're already in queue. Yeah. Also, actually, no, you need to send her. No, well, you should ascend her. I think she gives AM on ascension. Ascend her to 80 out of 90, but then don't lower to 90. She doesn't need to be 90 at all. Yeah. More ER in the Loma. And depending on the team, you may want to run a different set. Like, typically you'd give Silk and Moon to someone else. Like, let's say, I don't know, running like Columbina, Loma, I don't know, Aino, and Sucrose or something. Typically you would give like Aino the Silk and Moon set and then give Deepwood to Loma. So if you can, I try to strong box a Deepwood set for Loma if you don't have one already. Just so you have one on set, because you might need one depending on your team setup. I found myself switching between either like 2-piece, Silk and Moon, or what's it called? Deepwood on my Loma. Need 2 more crit rolls and 2 of the K. 2 of the K looks possible from whenever. Oh, that's crazy. Wait. Where you at currently? Wait, 230k is crazy. Weren't you at like barely 200k before? MB, what's good? I'm at 215k right now. I got you. Also, by the way, is this updating? Oh, we're so close. Over here, type of ID again. What am I looking at? Or like, you know, maybe C1R1, triple crowned. Cure rate is pretty good. 80 cure rate, 8240. 29 girls with 5 attack rolls. That's a crazy, like, you know, wait a minute. Wait, 5 attack rolls, 3 EM rolls, and then 29 crit rolls. That's a lot of side rolls. 100k before? Okay, I got you. Screen, did it not change? Fucking hell. There we go. Zoro, what's good? Arlie and Mawika, bro? Okay. Can't fucking see the screen, but there. Here's the Arlecchino. 29 crit rolls, 3 attack rolls, or 5 attack rolls, 3 EM rolls. It's a really good Arlie. I could nitpick the crit rate a bit because typically you want like a bit higher than this, but like it's still basically 80. Not too bad. Mawika. She definitely needs more crit rate though. If you're doing Melt or Melt Mawika, which I'm assuming you are, Melt or Vape even, we didn't see have any EM sends. You more crit rate. You do not want to miss a crit on Mawika, which will happen if you're below like at least like 58 or 60 crit rate. So maybe better flower or oh no, your sands for sure. Better EM sands with more crit rate. Crit rate rolls would be ideal. Yeah. I actually want to see where this Arlecchino ranks though. Arlecchino is really good. Not top 1%? Is it the crit rate? Wait, that's a different build. I was about to say, there's no way. There it goes. I was about to say. Yeah. Crit rate might be a little low, but like, still really good. You have way too much attack rolls. Was it on the Mawika? I mean, it's not too, you can't, if you're running an EM Sand, 10 attack or 11 attack rolls isn't bad. But it would be nice to have more crit rate rolls, for sure. Gotta get to school, ready for school. Bye. See you, MB. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, but Super Soda, like, you know, when we can need some more crit rate, for sure. But beyond that, she's pretty decent. Yeah, I think that's the end of Q. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is. Attack rolls are good. Give you that, but crit ratio kind of suffers because of it. Yeah. Especially for a piece like the Sims that has a lot of crit rate on it. Or a lot of attack on it, but not a lot of crit rate. But yeah. With that, I'm going to go ahead and end here. Also, real quick before I end, I do want to say, I was gonna do a strongbox video of doing me strongboxing for Skirk, but I've kind of changed my mind. I kind of want to strongbox for Mawika instead, because I play Mawika so much more now. My build's kind of shit. Well, my Skirk build is still pretty decent. We'll go to Eep. I will. So maybe I'm like ready to do it. I have all the artifacts. I don't know if I want to record it while streaming, but I don't know if I can fucking do that without my PC fucking frying itself, because clearly it doesn't. Something is maxing out my CPU still. If I can figure that out by tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the stream where I strongbox all of my pieces. Or next stream. Yeah, but I need to figure out what's causing it to what's causing my CPU to spike on usage. Do you half and half for strongbox? I could. I kind of want to just throw them all into one though. I'm sitting on like about 1100 fodder artifacts right now, or almost 1100 fodder artifacts. I could do 500 and 500, but we'll see. But yeah. Anyway though, with that, I'm gonna end here. If you enjoyed yourself during the stream, like, subscribe, do all the things. It's like you did, is what it is. As always, love you guys. Stay safe, stay care. Oh, we hit Pog right at the end. Oh my god, that's so Pog. Okay, perfect. Great end. All right. Anyway, love you guys. Stay safe, stay curious. Kinkle out. Wait, let me do it first. Peace. I didn't do animation. No. That is what it is. This is my 36. Nice 9. Told you could do it. It's fucking easy. Oh, we just lost it. No. Who unsubscribed? Piece of garbage. Should I hold until we get one more subscriber? Wait. Surely. No, it's fine. Anyway, though, as always, take care, Kinkle out. Peace.